feel less low.
People are going to think we're this perky first thing in the morning. Little do they know. Oh my gosh, it's right 9:30.
Really?
Little do they know this is really not. Is our Okay. Yes, I think it is. I don't think we've never touched it.
Did you do not disturb?
No, I did not.
God.
I know, I feel like I'm new at this. Just until
Right
this
here?
evening. Until this evening. Sure. Okay. I think we've got it together now. Okay.
Does that feel better?
I mean, it seems a little low.
Still?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? It doesn't matter to me. Good morning.
Listen.
Good morning.
Up high, heavy angle down.
I
is
don't
my
mind the
preferred.
whole like just talking head thing. Yeah, and maybe it's because you're not sitting here that it looks like I can see lots of area. Good morning. Good morning. Hello from Salmon Arm. That's exciting.
That's not far.
Well, it is, but it's Canada. Hi from Kansas. From rainy Maryland.
Tracie, that's like fucking awesome. I'm sorry. We look great.
I'm the best tech crew ever.
It's like all of a sudden it's like clicking. It's not really.
Okay, it's minus 17, so I cracked a window.
This is as good as it gets, you guys. I don't even think I brushed my teeth, if I'm honest. I'm sorry ahead of time.
Don't breathe on me. It's all right. Coffee breath sucks anyway, so I'm going to have
Not a stitch of makeup happened today.
You seem cranky. Who cares?
I woke up
Listen,
so tired.
I haven't, Jodi.
It must have been a
This
bad
is so
night.
funny. Anybody clicking on our channel would be like, these two are such a bummer. I'm out of here.
No.
Listen, I feel the same. I'm exhausted. Good morning, everybody. It's been...
But happy I'm here.
I'm so happy to be here. This is a little bit of the highlight of the week.
I'm
It has
happy
been a
I'm here
crazy
bitching.
week. Right.
I
This
won't.
is the real. This is like keeping it real. Bitchy in the
Hi,
AM.
everybody.
It's very nice to see you guys. We surprised you and came a day early this week because the JOB is happening tomorrow. There can't be here tomorrow. Jennifer, hello from Spokane Valley in all caps. I
Hello
love that.
from Renee from St. Louis.
You guys
Joy
are so
from
cute.
Kentucky.
Kamloops in the house. Very snowy. There's a lot of snow happening in the world right now. We don't have a ton of it, but it's super cold. It's for real cold. Minus 17. It's awful.
Hi, Hannah. Good morning. Hi, Debbie. So can we
Gail
talk
is
about
also tired.
can we talk about the earthquake we had yesterday?
Well,
I know it wasn't
I thought you were
close.
going to say, can we talk about our holiday decorations?
No. Earthquake first.
Okay. Okay. I only heard about it on Instagram and the news. You and Amber both said you felt it. I feel like you guys are, I don't know what to say about that.
I was sitting on the couch with Jordan. We were just finished dinner. And you know if a dog is against your couch and they're scratching or someone's moving their leg, like
Right.
twitching, I was thinking, could Jordan be more annoying moving
Yes.
her leg?
Right. Stop moving your leg.
And then all of a sudden we both looked at each other and we're like, if that's not you, that's not me. And we're like, that was
you
weird.
felt it. I did not feel it. And
And
we
the-
were eating dinner too.
And then we read about it.
You're very sensitive.
Right.
So this is weird for us. We don't have a lot of
I guess we have,
that we can feel,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yes. See, Jennifer's like, we had an earthquake? Yes, apparently we had an earthquake.
And you guys, not a real small one. It's like 6 on the Richter scale.
Is that how much it was?
Yeah, high 5s, low 6s is what I was hearing this morning. But
Okay. Well,
I was in the doorway. I was in the bath under a
Amber
mattress.
said, did you feel the earthquake? I said, I'm in the bathtub sheltering. It's not funny to joke about. It would be very scary to live somewhere where this was something that was life-threatening, but it's so weird for us.
Actually, when we read it on Yagwave after, I
Yeah.
thought, that's freaky. I was a little like, good morning, Star.
Hi,
I was,
Star.
wow, that's weird, I thought.
That is very weird.
It was like this.
No. I lost every dish in my cupboard.
I thought somebody was
It would be
rocking
devastating
Yes.
to have to
Yeah.
live through when
Yeah.
people have to live through those times. But it is crazy that you felt it. I feel like I'm going to be the last one. I'm going to be the back of the pack when an emergency happens because I'm going to be like,
She's
what?
gonna be sipping her coffee, knitting. What's happening?
Where are you guys going?
No. It's not that bad.
No,
That's
but
going to be
it's-
Tracie.
Yeah, right. Let's just see.
Call me when it's a 7.
Right. I'm not leaving my stash, okay?
Right.
We're staying home. Good morning, Michael.
Good
no
morning.
work today, Michael.
Okay. Did you guys watch Dudes Tubes? Okay.
That was such a good idea.
Good
These
morning,
guys
Kel.
killed it. They're way better than we are. Every single one of them.
Okay, I said to Kevin and Ray, who was the English guy?
Don't do this.
Okay, I'm sorry. There was the English guy.
He was one of the new
shop.
ones to me.
Yes, he was.
Now I'm
but
going to look it up.
He had like things on the screen and things. He's like, okay, I'm going to
Right.
meet you upstairs. And it was like, I said to Kevin and Ray, I wouldn't want to follow him.
Right.
You should just quit.
This is so silly. I actually want to start the wool patch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our guys, Jamie and Christopher, Cabin Boy Knits, started the whole thing off because I'm still catching up. I didn't catch it all live, but I am going to watch everybody. So we're talking about Tube Dudes, and it was this Sunday afternoon, like for the whole day. You could have really, and they were so organized. Everybody had 45 minutes, and then everybody got a snack break, and then at the top of the hour, you went to a new channel. It was such a good idea, and I think they said it was the Fiber Hustle guys that it was their idea, right?
Yeah.
So Chip and Aaron. So love it. They killed it, and it was such a good community event. I love it.
I was just thinking,
How can we get in and out in 45 minutes? I don't know how they do it.
I had said to Kevin, I actually in the chat said to Kevin and Ray, oh, you should just quit. You shouldn't go because try and follow this guy.
Right.
It was so fun. I'm sorry for the vote of confidence. No, everybody was
That's what friends are for.
so good. Yeah.
Bust your butt.
Everybody was
That's so funny. It was a great
good.
idea. Anyway, you can go to all of their channels and see the videos now, which is great. But how fun to be able to be in the chat and to be joining live. I think that was such a cool idea. So on this post for Tube Dudes Live, Mrs. Brown's bag says, "What the actual F? This sounds amazing. Can't wait to join." They're going to be after you for like testimonials all over the place.
Right. I could do a book forward if
What
anyone's
the
writing.
actual F? Oh, that's so funny.
This is, yeah.
That's hilarious. I love it. Yes, I'm catching up on everybody. So that's a great way to discover new people to watch too.
I know, right?
Speaking of, and it's not new people to watch, but as I was brushing my teeth, yes, I did brush my teeth. I was watching Marissa Maid is on YouTube. She's had a channel. She's back putting up
Because she had taken a bit of a break.
I don't know.
She's very, very active on social media.
She's a TikToker.
Yeah.
She's just awesome.
Great. Yeah.
I've loved her for such a long time. Marissa Maid. She's so cute and joyful and an amazing maker and just a sweetheart of a human. And I just love her. So that's what I did this morning when I was, you're going to love it. You have to go subscribe, like, comment, whatever, all of it.
You will be completely engaged from start to end.
She's phenomenal.
There is such a level of entertainment when you watch her.
Oh, I just love her.
Right?
But it's
she's
all
very
just super
engaging.
authentic
That's
and-
exactly. It's not putting on a show. She's just fun to watch.
I love her. She's a great maker.
Tube Dudes is each has their individual YouTube channel. So
Yes.
Teresa was asking, where do I find
Yeah,
Tube
so
Dudes?
go over to one of their, if you know one of the podcasts, like go to the Needles at the Ready on their Instagram page. They had a post. Everybody had a post, and it tells you who was involved. So you can go from there to the YouTube channel.
Perfect.
Right,
Yeah.
Michael? If you look for the hashtag on YouTube,
What's a hashtag?
there you go. I'm an old lady. Go to Instagram. Go to the Facebook.
But
Anyway.
sometimes people that don't know a ton about it need that little
For
bit
sure.
of like step by step.
For sure. And I don't see everything on Instagram anymore anyway. Instagram's the worst.
Hi, Brittany.
Good morning.
She loves her show.
Lucille, good morning. Good evening from South Africa. Oh my gosh.
Oh, speaking of South Africa, I just watched.
Trevor Noah? Yes?
No, but yes, I love him so much.
I don't want to say I'd leave my husband for Trevor Noah, but
that might be
the
fine.
thought might cross my mind.
Beast, Idris Elba.
Oh, I love him.
It just came out. It was in the theaters, and it's about him and he taking his daughters to Africa on this African.
Oh, I saw it.
Yeah. You watched the movie?
Yes.
Actually, you guys, I put it on because
It was
of
a
Idris
thriller.
Elba. It was good.
It was good. Sorry, I was interrupting. And Trevor Noah has a new Netflix special. And
I didn't know that.
It's brand new. I think it just came out last weekend. I adore him. It was actually recorded in Toronto. So he's back on tour. He did come through Edmonton. I don't know why we didn't try to go.
Georgia. We're podcasting.
I don't think she knew we were doing this today.
Oh, she's like,
Surprise. Anyway, Trevor Noah, he makes me giggle and laugh. I think he's so funny. So you'll love it. That's a good
I
thing
love
to
him so
watch.
much.
Yes, Idris Elba is awesome. And he's a great DJ. I've heard that.
I didn't know that about him.
He's great at anything. Come on.
I think
I'm sure he
watched-
scrambles a mean egg. I think he's amazing at everything.
Yeah. What else happened?
We've only been here.
Oh.
People don't miss us. It was a week ago.
Do you know who's having? Somebody's having an MCAL. Just a minute. The details will come.
Wow.
Oh,
That's very
no.
informative.
Stacy from Mustache Yarn has done the yarn.
Really?
I saved it, you guys.
Jodi, I don't even know what you're talking about.
I'm
Thank you for
gonna
my
find
coffee
it
this morning.
I hadn't gone for like. I had to have Starbucks.
I only get
all week.
Starbucks with you.
I know, because I usually
love
get. Yes, Judy, we're back. Buckle in.
Hold it. You're on again this week.
That's funny.
You can turn us off. You don't have to.
Come on, Jude, stay.
I'm banging on your door one more time. I totally have
Good morning,
a crush on
Adela.
Trevor Noah too, and Idris Elba. Yeah, that's so cute. So
Josie would
MCAL?
like to watch us every day.
She would. Listen, I bore myself. You definitely don't want to watch.
Just a minute. I'm going to find it. Hang on. Hold the phone. Yeah, a week went by really quick, you guys. I did say I was going to do 2 things, of which I didn't do either. But it's still there to do. It will be done.
Flashback to Jodi in school.
No. I did
Is your
have
homework
something
done?
to do.
I'm working on it.
I
That's so
just
funny.
didn't get to it.
That's so funny.
If I'm
Okay,
honest.
Jodi, this is news to me. I did not hear about this MCAL. Okay, has anybody heard about sockmas? Am I the only one that doesn't know anything about that? Where you knit socks up to Christmas, like you cast on December 1st?
Well, does that have to do with Advent?
I don't know if it's Advent or not. Good morning, Adela. You had extreme dental work done?
Do it. Flash your boobies. Do it. Can you imagine? She said she's going to start stripping to make money for her dental work.
Listen,
You do what you got to do. No judgment here.
you're gonna...
But I feel like we need to say she's joking to some people because they might not know she's actually kidding. Okay, Sylvia Harding
Oh, I love.
is having an MCAL. It's a mystery knit along for the... What's that word?
Uninitiated.
What does that mean?
If you don't know what MCAL means, she's going to tell you what that means.
Oh. Okay, so Stacy has come up with a yarn and I'm going to show you. It's based on Little Women.
The movie? Like the book? I
Yeah.
guess.
She's called her pattern Winter Tide in celebration of the season. It's back to a
love that.
slightly old, because the terms
Where
Here's-kins
harkens back to a slightly old-fashioned
Okay.
but lovely word. So is Sylvia's pattern a sock? Or
says-
is she using mustache?
well, we don't really know. It
Just
says
knitting in my sweet sock design.
this year we're also doing something a little different. I've included more than just knitting in my sweet sock design. Here's a hint. In addition to the skein of DK weight sock,
What?
DK weight sock yarn, you'll need a small amount of contrast. I'm thinking maybe stitching.
That would be fun.
Stacy has, I'm going to show you her yarn. So this is a mystery sock DK weight knit along.
And it's a toe up. She's giving you all kinds of tips. First of all, go follow Sylvia Harding
Yeah.
on Instagram. She's such a beautiful designer. She's one of the first classes I ever took
She's a
from a
doll.
designer.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry, my throat's all weird for the moment. I'm excited by
feeling
this. I can't
verklempt.
even talk.
I'm verklempt by
I'm
this
so
milk
excited.
cow.
I can't breathe.
Okay, so it's going to be a December 26th cast on, so you have tons of time. You guys, this is going to be so much fun.
I think that's a great idea.
Okay, so this is the yarn, you guys.
And you guys, DK weight socks, you blink and they're done. They're so much faster than a fingering weight sock.
So this is the full skein of self-striping from Mustache Yarn. It's DK weight, and you pick one contrasting 50 gram to go with it.
I think Stacy might have been our first self-striping yarn crush.
Yeah. Also, let me tell you, I was on Stacy's website. She's got tons of DK self-striping right now.
Awesome. That's
Tons.
so exciting.
And that doesn't happen on a consistent basis. She stocks the fingering weight all the time.
Yeah.
DK is not quite as often.
Right.
I just thought this was so
DK's
fun.
I think people are loving the DK.
Look at me knowing
Socks.
all the information.
Jodi, I don't even know who you are anymore.
Go to Ravelry, find Sylvia Harding.
Is that where the pattern is?
Yes.
Where you can buy the pattern?
It's called Wintertide.
Okay.
You won't get the pattern released until December 26th, but it's going to be fun.
I even remember the class I took from Sylvia. You know,
I
what it
never
was
took a
about?
class
You
from
know,
her.
this was you weren't even knitting yet.
Yeah, okay.
That's how long ago this was.
What?
I was working at the yarn store, and it was a retreat weekend, and I took just the class. Excuse me. It was about
Would you like a lozenge?
I might.
Ricola. Okay.
Ricola. It was about a Mobius. It was a Mobius cowl, where it twists, but you're knitting it in the twist. You don't. It's not flat, and then you twist and seam it up. You cast on in a Mobius. My brain.
That's like
my brain still hurts. It was,
That's like twisting your stitches.
but it's a very. It was.
It's different than
It was the
that.
wildest cast on I have ever done.
Star used to work with Sylvia at a yarn store in Portland.
No way. Isn't she so nice? I mean, we still seem to run into her at Knit City, Vancouver frequently.
Yeah.
Like we've seen her. Anyway,
Yeah.
how fun. Cool MCal. I might have to join.
You know what I was
I might
thinking?
have to join.
I thought the exact same thing because, you guys, everybody's gift knitting is done. Christmas is done. The holidays are over.
At that point.
Cast on something.
Right. It's not in your
Yes.
way of getting things done for the holidays. I want to share, before we get into the nitty and the gritty, a party in our mailbox that came, and
Did you know it was coming?
well, in a certain way. I actually thought one skein of yarn was coming, which would have been amazing. The folks at John Arbon over in the UK sent an email and said, hey, we have our Yarnadelic yarn, which I totally heard of.
Yeah.
They do beautiful natural wool. I remember seeing their booth at EYF in Scotland, like beautiful wool over there. They have a yarn called Yarnadelic, and it's a sport weight, 100%, or I don't really know what it was. It must be the same base. So it's 100% Falklands Corriedale. But they just launched the worsted. And they were like, would you be interested in a sample? And I said, oh, I would love to knit a
Okay, you know what would be funny? Just to say no and send an email like that. And then just say, just kidding.
pass. JK, I would love to. Okay, it's yeah, that would translate really well in an email.
It's so funny. Because I'll read that
Can
email.
Can I add a GIF?
Totally. Like, you can add a wink
Right. Winky face.
out of a semicolon and a bracket. Okay, go. It's going to be a morning. We're both done.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, this is like officially their worst yarn mention ever. I said, would you be would it be possible to, like, I would love to knit a hat or a pair of mittens and try this yarn. This is totally
Yes,
my
sorry.
favorite type of
It's beautiful yarn. It's going to be a morning.
And they said pick a color. So I said, oh, I would like a lighter color. I was thinking actually of knitting something from the Tin Can Knits Lazy
Yes.
Sunday, like with cables.
Yeah.
So I picked two light colors. Either of these would be awesome. The box shows up. Both of those colors are in it and more. But wait, there's more. So this is Yarnadelic. They call it worsted light Aran. It's 100 grams. Jodi, it's so beautiful.
I should have brought Tracie. I caked up that skein I took last week.
Yeah. So 100 grams. And they said, oh, maybe Jodi wants to knit with it too. And I was like, what? I'm not sharing with her. So there's 2 skeins of this, 2 skeins of this. And they sent this third color that I
took one of
love
them.
these heathered colors.
But look at this together. No, this.
Yes. So the colors they sent, and it's actually really fun. All of the colorways are inspired by songs. So all of the names are song names.
This
So
one
this is Hey Moon, that's Ordinary Joe. This is actually the undyed base.
This is Baby Got Back.
This is my humps.
I just peed.
Jodi, I feel like we should start editing again. Anyway, this you're so bad. But I'll be honest, you guys, I opened the box and gasped. Look at the heathering.
I'm gonna get it together.
Jodi's. Listen, I'm not kidding you. This is so soft. It's 100% Falklands Corriedale. They call it a worsted light Aran.
Okay,
100 grams, 216 meters.
I
think that's great.
one of these home. I have caked it up. The color in fractions. Sorry.
You and your stupid song names.
Okay, I'm just saying, you guys, it's got flecks of a little bit of gold. And there's blue and there's different hues of green. It is stunning.
Same with this. This one reminds me almost of like an opal. It's smoky kind of purple, pale color. But when you look close, you see the heathering of other colors in there. It's absolutely
This one is
gorgeous.
non-heathered.
This is I believe the natural base.
This,
I think.
Oh, you guys, it is such beautiful yarn.
They're a mill and they do lots of their own yarn and they have so many lines. And honestly, I wish we could get I can order online anytime.
Yeah.
But they did send samples of ones I've never tried before. So I can't
Okay,
even.
color work.
Yes. So these are 20 gram mini, 25 gram. This is their Appledore DK, which is 40% Devon close wool, 40% Romney, 20% Exmoor Blueface.
It's really beautiful.
They really are blending these.
Okay,
I
that
love
color,
this. I
you
looked at
guys.
this. What's the color called? I actually thought this would be the most stunning sweater. It's kind of a neutral, but it's not. It's a it's got
Wench.
It's got attitude. That's like a neutral with attitude. It's
You know
got
what
some
this
color.
reminds me of? Like the opalescent holographic. Did you just say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
This other one I thought was
Okay.
like that, but the same idea with that one.
But look at this, you guys. I can't even.
totally.
I can imagine this in a whole
I opened the box
sweater.
and I was like, it felt like, Christmas come early.
Don't you love finding new yarns like this?
Totally. And I know this is something that I would love, and I just haven't had the chance or made the chance to do it before.
We should totally go to their mill.
Yeah. They won't let us in now. You've wrecked everything, so forget it. This sample is the Devonia DK, and it's
Yeah, so is this.
50%. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
No, that's Applewood DK.
Oh.
Appledore.
I was thinking, but they're in Devon. That's why I.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one's actually called Devonia, and it's a different blend. It's 50% Exmoor Blueface, 30% BFL, and 20% Luster breeds.
It's
whatever.
a 25-gram mini.
So yes, and I mean
Can you purchase these?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Well,
I bet you can.
Yeah, they're tagged everything.
I
You
bet
guys-
you can.
Let me see this one.
So and then this one is a fingering. This is their Harvest Hues 4-ply fingering weight in the color barley. I love it. And this one is 65% Falkland Merino and 30% Devon Zwartpulse. I definitely don't know how to pronounce that. I'll have to learn it. But this one's got, a little bit of a halo. The twist on all of them is so
guys.
beautiful. You just
There's
know it's going to make the
pinks
most beautiful.
And yellow, and there's red, and there's green. Like, this is so beautiful.
Yeah, I agree.
Wow.
100%. And I've bought and shared before their Exmoor sock base.
Have you used their yarn?
I have cast on these socks. I'm so bad. I got distracted. I love the yarn. So it's a superwash. It's one of those ones that are, yes, it's superwash, but it's, I think, more environmentally friendly superwash. So it's a woolly kind of safer superwash. Their Exmoor sock came out, oh gosh, maybe a year or two ago. I forget what happened in the world these days. But they're bringing out new colors in the new year. This red, which is called Peggle, is one of the new ones coming out.
That's a beautiful red.
So they sent a couple of skeins of these.
Oh,
and
you'll use this.
I'm totally going to cast this on. I'm thinking this would be, when I finish some gift things, I would really love to cast on a pair of socks for myself in this beautiful color. The base for the Exmoor sock is 60% Exmoor Blueface Superwash, 20% Corriedale Superwash, 10% Zwartbles, 10% nylon. So they say you can machine wash on a gentle wool cycle. So
really?
Yeah, these are all non-treated natural wool, and then this has some, so it's easier to care for sock yarn, plus a little bit of nylon for durability.
Interesting.
Anyway, it's beautiful, and these come in. These are a 50-gram, 200-meter hank. So if you're doing color work or something on a sweater, it's like a half skein.
Okay, I feel like this held double, and then
so good.
Right.
I could just go nuts. And the lady said they love watching our videos. I'm sure that's over at this point, but
delete and block.
Right. But thank you so much for this amazing. I literally cannot wait to cast on. Jodi was obsessed the minute she opened the box.
My husband's going to get a hat for Christmas.
I think this would be such a good everything, sweater, anything. But the whole reason for the contact was the Yarnadelic worsted is brand new.
You can tell it's non-superwash, but it's not scratchy.
No, not at all.
For me, I would wear this next to my skin with no problem.
Right.
You guys.
I think they do have something like an open mill day too that I've read about where you can go visit. Anyway, if this is anywhere near you, how lucky you are. It's gorgeous. 216 meters for 100 grams. I love that yardage.
I love that for them.
I love that
Beautiful.
for you, Jodi. It is. So I just wanted to share that because I am going to be casting something on soon.
Are you almost done your knitting?
I've been gift knitting.
Are you almost done?
I think so.
Don't keep adding stuff.
No, but the things that I haven't done yet are a few pairs of men's socks.
Are you going to do tubes?
Crank it.
Good.
I've been cranking the heck out of stuff, Jodi. We use Erlbacher Gerhardt knitting machine to crank tubes and make lots of socks.
Yeah.
I feel like we should put that in our Instagram highlights or something. We should do little videos, and because people always want to know.
Yeah.
It's always the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love that.
Do you have any knitting? Should we get into knitting?
Yeah.
It's only been 27 minutes, and people are like, "What are these idiots talking
We've
about
lost
over
them all.
here?" Yeah, you're right.
Okay, so I wanted to start out with this.
A new release.
It's a new release because my eyes catching what you've got over there.
Jodi, I know.
So these cowls that we saw last week, this was the one that was Tracie was gifted. Our girlfriend Kelly Fowler has just released this last night.
It's called Winter Hours Cowl. It is a bandana style broken rib, striped.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You can notice there's two different stripe variations, and actually Kelly would love. There's step by steps for these different configurations, but it's a really great way to use your creativity and stripe however you feel like it.
Listen, I'm dying to see one that's made in self-striping sock yarn. Like if you did just a solid color down here and use self-striping sock yarn, you're going to get skinnier
mohair
stripes down here, and then your stripes are going to get a little bit thicker.
I have an idea.
Because you give less stitches. Wait. Hold the phone.
DK for the top and the bottom. Fingering held double for your stripes.
You totally can.
No. Fingering held with mohair for your
Yes.
stripes.
Yes. So I added mohair to my test knit. Highly recommend if you're a mohair fuzzy yarn person. You can do it so many different ways. Cowls really are. I feel like gauge is important to know how big something's going to be, but you can wing it and use all different kinds of weights of yarn. And this one is going to be one of those patterns, I think, where you're going to see so many variations and fun changes. But knitting it the way Kelly designed it, it's stunning.
Yeah.
She's amazing. She's so good.
Sport DK worsted, all of those will change your gauge slightly and the size of this slightly.
Yeah.
But because you're not actually wearing it as a garment,
Yeah.
those small adjustments in weight
That's
size.
not a top. It totally could be a top.
You could pull it up from the bottom. It's
Yes.
a thing. It'll adjust the size slightly, but be super cute.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It was a beautiful pattern, beautifully written pattern.
Yeah.
I loved knitting it. And Kelly she's so talented.
Yeah.
And I love my own gift.
This can be found on Ravelry, and there is a discount, I believe, through the weekend, but I'm not exactly
No,
sure.
actually, I think it's like almost like a few weeks.
Okay.
The
The discount code's in place.
Yes.
Yeah. And I just want to mention before we go on, so people don't
People
know.
should follow her on Instagram too. Let me get it up.
Her name isn't Kelly Fowler on it's
No, but I think
Tracie.
if you searched Kelly Fowler, it would come up.
It does. Kelly with no E. Frankie Gray Fiber did this version.
There's Kelly.
Yep.
I'll try and remember to link her Instagram in our show notes.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll link her design. That's what I'll do. I'll link her designer page.
Yeah.
In our show notes.
So this was Frankie Gray Fibers, and so Frankie Gray Fibers did a couple of kits. So you can find the original Frankie Gray Fiber one. This is going to be a kit. So all your colors are in there to knit that same cowl.
Gorgeous. So this is DK?
This is DK.
Okay.
Then I took inspiration by what Kelly did for Tracie's. No, this one.
Oh my gosh.
And kind of did my own inspiration just by looking at that picture.
I love the green.
Isn't that beautiful?
Yes, and the purple and the blush. That is gorgeous.
So you're going to get quite a similar look. Not exactly, but this is my interpretation.
It's the vibe, right?
This is the Moody one. This is called Moody.
What are you saying?
Tracie's Moody. And then, of course, I had to do
This is so fun.
a neon one. Right?
Yes.
You can see these are 50-gram skeins. My 20-gram skeins are coming Monday. So the listing is for 20-gram skeins with 100-gram.
Right.
But this is just to show you for color. This is the neon one.
I don't know what it is with neon. I can't say no.
I know. Kelly and I would love to donate for the 12 days of giveaways. So Kelly's going to give 3 patterns. Kelly was going to buy the yarn and donate it for the giveaway. I, of course, won't let her do that. So I'm going to give 3 kits, one of each
Frankie
kit.
Gray Fibers. Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
So you'll get one of each kit, and the pattern will be given in one of the 12 days of giveaways.
Guys, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, so that's that.
So we did mention we love to do these 12 days of giveaways we've been doing it for the last few years, and people were saying, how do you do that? How do you get in on that? We've been doing it through Instagram, which just seems to be really, really easy. So even if you're not a big Instagram user, come over there and follow us, and maybe you will. You know, it's just really fun. It's just hard to know where to do everything, but that's a really easy way to do it. So starting, tomorrow.
But there's 12 days.
In my mind, I had it for Friday, but first is actually tomorrow. Okay. Anyway, we've got amazing things lined up.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
I might actually
join
leave
us.
this for you. Why? You love these colors?
Yes,
but
I love
these colors were just for the intention of a
Jodi.
photograph for the listing. They were never going to be sold as 50-gram skeins, and you love these fun colors. So I'm going to leave that for you. And then on Monday,
wrap them up. Give them to me for Christmas.
You
oh
can
my
have them.
gosh.
That's going to be on a 20-gram mini.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fun.
I love them. Oh my gosh.
Okay, have I been knitting? Yes.
Good.
A ton? No. But I've
it
still
seems
been
like
knitting.
you've been busy doing other things.
Yes. Okay. Let's start, I guess, with what we're wearing, because not everyone might remember.
Okay, here's Profesh.
I am wearing, what's it called?
Jodi.
It's a Maxim Sear pattern.
Snuggle is real, right?
Snuggle is real, kind of a pun on the struggle is real. This is probably 2/3 of what the full cowl should have been, but I don't like mine
It's been
quite as big.
Yeah. I think this was a huge pattern. I've seen lots of people knit this.
Yeah, there's kits right now. I see people still kit this. You guys, the inside, is it mohair or Suri?
I think he used Suri.
Yeah, Suri held double.
And the color work was Suri held double too, but you didn't do it that way.
But I didn't do it that way. I did, it's a slip stitch. It's mosaic knitting. It's slip stitches And then you do a little I-cord thing for your, I
And it's
crocheted mine.
folded, both ends are folded. It's really finished so beautifully, don't you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
It's a really beautiful pattern.
You guys, I wear this all the time. This is what I mean by these items that you don't have to wrap. Shawls are great. They stay in place. We love them.
Yeah.
But for me, when I knit this, especially with the Suri cozy around your neck,
Yeah.
sometimes when I'm cold, this is all you'll need.
Yeah. You do wear that a lot.
Yeah. Whoops. I do. I wear this a lot. I feel like this is one that you could knit a million times
Yeah.
and everyone be different. But the pop
I
of
love
color.
it. Yeah, that's so
This
fun.
is actually knit in the Belcher family, which is Plank and Stella. Do you guys remember how obsessed I am with this colorway?
And what a great, like, it's very bright and beautiful, but when you put it with the gray where every second stitch is this, like, I just feel like there's a way to use, even if you're not a bright color person, doing it like this,
Yeah.
it makes it this gorgeous fabric. Anyway, the Snuggle is real. I think that's what it's called. I'll have to look it up for sure.
So good.
He's a punny. He likes puns.
He's very punny. He's got amazing patterns. I think he's just has a new sweater as well. You want to check him out. He's a beautiful designer.
I'll link it in our show notes for everybody. Jodi, I love it.
Thank you.
I'm wearing the Turtle Dove 2.
Tell someone who cares. That's
It
so
is
beautiful.
basically like, I feel like a teddy bear. I knit this one in Camarose Snefnug, which is super fluffy and beautiful, and it's the color Putter, which I think means powder. I think it's, so Snefnug means snowflake.
It's such a good color on you.
Gorgeous yarn. This is a couple years old at this point. It's a very kind of a deep raglan, super cozy. It's a free pattern. Melissa designed this when they were Espace Tricot, so you can go to the Espace Tricot design page, I think, and still knit this amazing pattern for free. And I would knit it. The folded, it's normally like a turtleneck, but I've already knit it once, the regular turtle dove with the turtleneck, so I just decided to do a folded neckband here. I like it.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it a lot, actually.
Those little tweaks you can do to so they're not exactly, but because you love the basic shape and structure.
Totally.
And then you can change the ribbing, flip your neck, do a rolled hem on your neck.
Or yeah, like an I-cord, like just cast on with waist yarn and come back later. I have to say this one is perfect. I look at this one and think it's perfectly me.
Yes.
Like it's the color, the shape, the fuzziness. I need another one, clearly. So I would knit this 100 times. And I love that her patterns are free patterns. I think that is very, very generous. And I love the simple classic shapes she does.
Yeah.
I feel like it suits so many people. It's boxy. I don't really want to stand up.
Don't stand up. Don't do it.
Listen, I cracked my head last week. Who knows what's going to happen?
I have,
I was dizzy for days.
Oh my God, I'm seeing stars. I have a concussion. Two of my friends, my new knitter friends, I'm getting the one of each, Turtle Dove 1 and number 2.
You're going to love it. Oh my gosh.
I've gotten pictures this week, you guys. One's in a baby pink. And one's in a darker kind of sea tealy kind of.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Listen, we live in a very cool place. These fuzzy, and it's light.
Yes.
Like it's warm, but these fluffy blown yarns, like Drops Air and the Snefnug, I find they're very light to wear.
They weigh nothing.
They really do.
Yeah.
They're very lightweight. And I think, Drops Air might even be better cost-wise. You could totally interchange them for this pattern. I think it's designed in Drops Air, actually.
Yes.
Turtle Dove 2.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just fell in love with this color. And so
I have Drops Air Wish. No. Drops Wish.
that's,
Because Drops Air
it's like the Aran weight.
Okay, so Drops Wish is the bulky.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
one.
a beautiful yarn.
Yes. You know what's really funny though? I would think with Drops yarn being commercial, you would expect a less of an error rate of seeing differences between skeins.
Oh, really?
I would think that. Would
Did you
not?
have, like, the dye lots are not consistent?
I had sent my friend to knit the sweaters and I didn't have enough, so I got 4 more from the same place, not even thinking.
Same dye lot, though? Like, you have to check the label.
No.
Yeah.
I probably don't think so. And then she's knitting sleeves and it's very different.
Yeah, it will be. I mean, that's the whole reason.
Okay, but-
commercial yarn, when you look at the ball band, there's a dye lot. So if you're
Yes.
knitting a sweater and you need 15 balls of something, if you get 2 different dye lots, there's a good chance that they won't match.
They didn't match.
Yeah.
But it's just the sleeve.
So if you
What
do,
would you
it's
do in
not
that
okay. I was
case?
going to say it's really not the end of the world if you get a couple balls that are a different dye lot and you don't have any other option but to use them and you really want to knit them. I would just be doing a little bit of helical knitting and I would be adding it in.
What if the whole body's done?
Yeah.
I said I'm totally 100% fine.
What about just adding it in the sleeves?
That's what it is.
Like-
everything's done but the sleeves and the bind off.
so
and I
maybe
said-
do like every third round in this new color
Yeah.
as you're knitting the sleeve.
I think we're totally out of
I
yarn.
don't really know.
I said please continue.
How much yarn?
I'm gonna.
Do you have any yarn in the regular dye lot for the sleeves?
I have no idea.
Because an elbow length wide sleeve where you could still wear a t-shirt underneath would be really cute.
Oh, I could just have her bind off.
You're
No
into
sleeve.
You're into vests.
Tracie, I didn't even think of that.
And you could still do hats with the other one. Anyway, those are all options.
It's gonna
but
be this, but like, so it's not. It's actually gonna be. Oh my god! I'll have to
or
talk to her
you could
today.
put out the call and see if anybody's got your dye lot, and maybe they'll trade with you.
Yeah.
I bet you somebody
And when I
does.
bought the yarn,
especially this color, there's a lot of people with this color.
it's not this color,
Oh, okay.
but it's a sea tealy green.
Right. So
Anyway,
maybe
it's
somebody
good.
out there has it.
I'm okay with just her doing the sleeves, if I'm honest.
Totally.
Okay.
It's not going to be the end of the world. You want to see what I've been making?
Yes.
Okay. Last year I cast on this Parkview hat.
It was so close to being done.
It was halfway done. And so I opened a bag and I was like, I love
that's
this
so good.
so much. So this is just a simple ribbed hat pattern. It's in my pattern shop. It's called the Parkview hat. It's fingering weight yarn plus mohair. But Jodi dyed the yarn. This is Frankie Gray Fibres toadstool color. I just think it's so beautiful, Jodi. So it's a
really
gift.
good.
I finished this up. And I love the speckles.
I feel like this pattern.
I love the fuzz.
It's like a go-to because you could sub DK with
You
seamlessly.
totally could. It's very simple. It's
Yeah.
very simple. I designed it last year. I'm actually amazed how many people knit it, but I get it because you can watch TV. Like it's very,
Yeah.
very, very simple.
I've knit 3, I think, 3 or 4, 3.
Anyway, this is for someone that doesn't watch, so she'll never see it, but I think she'll like it.
It's beautiful.
It's light and super, super warm.
beautiful.
So yay
Yeah.
for Toadstool from
Love it.
Frankie Gray. Oh my gosh. I think I have enough to make another one. I don't know. I'd have to, don't quote me on that. I haven't weighed my yarn, but I love it.
Did you have a full skein?
Yeah.
You should have plenty.
I forget how
If I'm
much it
thinking,
used. I
do you
forget
think?
how much it used.
Okay. Actually, I'm saying that with confidence, like
It's
I know.
in the pattern, and that is correct, but I just don't remember anything.
Good morning statement junkie.
Oh, really?
That's fun.
That is fun. Toadstool, yeah. So anyway, if you can get Toadstool, I feel like it's a sweater color too.
Oh, it is.
It's just a beautiful autumny color.
yeah.
Like this is a color I would wear
It's yes.
all winter,
Yeah.
right? It goes with everything, Jodi. It's so beautiful.
So we talked last week about Rose Hill and her. I think we talked about her peppermint color last week,
yeah.
or we were just
No,
we
saying
were talking about it.
yeah.
So I thought I had bought a skein of DK at the Fiber Frolic, plus I got the complimentary extra 5-pack of minis.
Okay.
So I went to twist the DK tube, and it's fingering weight.
Shocking.
So what do?
Garbage.
You add plain undyed mohair.
Yes, you do.
So what
Jodi.
I did here is I've made 2 pairs of socks. I have 2 of these and I have 2 of these. But I just wanted to show you what I did. See these, this is a 2x cranked mohair held together with fingering weight.
Wow.
Tracie,
Jodi, that's
look.
doesn't that look great?
And I did that on my machine. I started with this and did like 14 rounds.
Okay, so what do you do? I was thinking about this on my machine. Now you've got two ends in the fold area that you don't weave in?
I did weave them in before. No, but I don't hang my thing on my machine.
Oh, I thought you meant you were hanging them.
No.
Okay, good.
But I did the hem.
Okay, so tell me what isn't that so cute?
So look, party in the cuff. Yeah.
I love it. So you could totally, if you're knitting this on your needles at home, you just start with the red, right?
Yeah.
You just cast on. There's no ribbing. You would knit however deep you want your cuff to be.
Yeah.
And then switch to the other one. And then when you fold it in half, just the first, you have to knit the same number of rows to fold it properly in half. But if you don't, like if you knit less rows here, you could have it folded over with a little bit of red showing at the top. There's so many fun ways to play with that. It looks amazing.
And then, actually, so the hot pink, this speckled, and then these two plus an undyed were the 5-pack, and so I utilized 4.
Wow.
And then for this one, I forgot. This was my first. I forgot to do it. But then I did
Those are awesome.
little round here, and then solid, and then this is the blue, hot pink, speckled, and red.
So cute.
So I have 2 pairs. 2 full pairs out of 1 skein and a mini pack.
That's the thing with fingering weight yarn.
Yes.
There's a lot of yardage on it. It really is cost effective.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a really good, I mean, in DK I love because it's fast, but even for, say, bigger feet, you need more than 1 skein of DK sometimes if you're making long socks.
Exactly. So I did this in an evening. No, I didn't.
I did this in about 25 minutes. No big deal.
1 pair, after the tube is done, 1 pair is about 3 hours for me.
Right, with the DK.
Yeah.
I agree.
Just because it goes so fast, right?
Yep.
Anyway, these are special holiday socks.
Combination knitting of using your sock machine to do the. I do love it.
I love
that
because I love picking up the stitches. I love the folded hem where you Kitchener it together.
Jodi, come. I want to show you to fold the hem on the machine.
I have done it on the machine.
You don't like it?
To
To me, it's way faster. I did a pair of socks this week too, and it was a tube you gave me, so I had to fold the hem on my needles, knitting needles. And to me, folding the hem on your machine, if you have one, I think it's faster. You Kitchener everything together, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Of
me
course it's
too.
probably faster.
Yeah. I just think you're the queen of speedy. Like, how much time can I cut off for things?
Because I could do the Kitchener at the top. Or
Unless you love Kitchenering, then whatever.
Yeah.
But I do love it. I love hanging the hem on the machine. But
I did love it.
yeah,
Maybe I'll try it again.
try it again. Honestly, Jode, it is so fast. Because this portion, when you're doing it by hand, takes the longest amount of time. To pick up all the stitches in Kitchener takes. Do you think it
Like
takes
half an
longer than
hour?
do you think it takes longer than a heel or a toe, or not really?
I would say probably about the same.
Okay.
Because then when, yeah.
Well, your socks
Yeah,
are
Kitchener
gorgeous.
this all around.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. It's so beautifully finished. I love a
And
folded
then you
hem.
guys, look, if you want to just
Yes.
fold it down to make, are you kidding me?
I know.
The cuteness level just went up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. And I mean, and you
And
could
it's
do that
finished
with
here.
a self-striping and then make the socks kind of a
Yes.
tonal or a speckle.
Yes. Because it's totally finished here. Like,
Yeah. Your Kitchener's so beautiful.
I love the Kitchener.
That's what all the boys
It's
say.
magic.
It's gorgeous. It is
Okay,
magic.
yes, hanging the hem on the machine is so fast and easy. Do it. Okay.
It's true. Jody, I was doing it yesterday.
I've only done it once.
Oh my gosh. I was doing it yesterday going, I can't believe Jody would
Okay.
rather Kitchener a sock than
I'm
going
going to do it. I'm
It's
doing
about
it.
not even 3 minutes
Okay.
to hang a hem on a sock machine. Anyway, okay, Jody, stunning. And you have 2 pairs. I'm so impressed.
Yes.
They're
They're not, neither are for me.
That's even better. Like, because
Yes,
you
I
can
love
do
it,
your
yeah.
own. Okay, do you remember last Christmas?
Last Christmas, I gave you my heart. Okay.
You gave me this tube, and it was to the Max yarn at the time before it became Frankie Gray Fibres. I need to know what color.
No clue.
It's so.
Tracy, I have no clue what that is.
You should take this home. Maybe your
I gotta
dye
look at
partner
it.
will. Yeah. This was so Jody gifted me this as a tube at Christmas last year to make socks.
Right? Was it Frankie Gray Fiber? What was it?
It was it had a to the Max band on it. So it was from last Christmas. And I just think it's so stunning. It's a subtle speckle. It's a mauvey pinky. There's so much going on in here. There's even a little bit of neon.
I'm obsessed with
Like,
this.
oh, it's so gorgeous. I can't even
Who was
believe
that
it.
beautiful dyer?
Who did that? And I just had, like, right
Guys.
near me, I had this skein. This is unlabeled yarn. This is a yak sock base. I'm pretty sure this was from Sprigs and Stone. It's also kind of a mauvey, mushroomy, taupey color. So it's fingering weight. So I held it double because this is a DK sock tube, DK
Yes.
yarn. So I held the fingering double. You can feel that it's a little bit thicker.
But it's not going to matter.
I don't care. I
No.
think it's good. I actually think it's kind of
Well,
squishy.
And especially for the heel, because that's places where those wear out.
And it's just cozy.
No, it's not going to matter.
So here's how not experienced I am with hanging a hem by hand. I picked up everything and then you fold the hem down like this and pick up stitches.
Yeah.
And then you've got 2 needles with live stitches and you Kitchener them together. You know what I did? What did I do?
Bound off.
No, I knit 2 together. So I've got 2, I did a knit through the first row of stitches and through the second and knit them together, like a 3 needle bind off kind of. But now I've got, so at the end, I have 48 live stitches on my needle. I'm such a what? So I had to unpick that and think, okay, dummy. It's Kitchener. I Kitchener.
I have done it before where I bound off.
Right.
And that's fine too, but you will get a bump here.
And
that's okay.
It can also be quite a bit firmer.
Yes.
Like it'll be not as stretchy.
Like you guys, the Kitchener makes it like you can see.
Yeah.
Like, seamless.
It's stunningly gorgeous.
It looks like you glued it. That's how seamless it is.
Yeah. So anyway, I did Kitchener. It's gorgeous. And I had this beautiful skein of DK in Frankie Gray Fibres in their color Sky High. You guys, this color goes with everything. I said to Jodi, put it in your shop so that I can buy some. And she brought me a skein of every color, every base in this color. This Sky High is such a beautiful accent. I literally think it goes with everything. So the person that's getting these socks, I think she prefers I think this is her thing. I think she likes it a little bit of neutral, not too crazy. But what do I know? I should ask one day. But Sky High, Frankie Gray Fibres dyes on Suri and mohair, and of course the DK sock, and then the fingering sock. Like it's so gorgeous.
Frankie Gray.
Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I'm so
Frankie
spoiled.
Gray Fiber. We're going to work really hard for the month of December to get our tonals and semi-solids locked down. And they're going to be in a dyed to order section. So it's going to be a 1 to 3 week ship, but I'm the kind of person that it's usually out in the first week.
Right.
Unless life happens.
Yeah, it's good to have that buffer just in case.
Yeah.
But you guys are working all the time.
But we thought, and I've taken this from a few of the websites I've seen, we're always going to have our fun, speckles and variegated. And there will be the semi-solids in there, the solids, because we won't just dye one if someone orders one, right?
Right.
But that will be so people can get every color in our library in whatever quantity.
So it's like a sweater quantity if you want. Like you can order whatever you want on
Yes.
whatever base. I love that.
There'll be the 4 bases, the Suri, the mohair, the DK, and the fingering, and there'll be a whole library of colors. So that's what we're
exciting.
working on in the month of December.
So
Tracie,
don't you love that color? You need to take it home. Well, if you want. But as I was working on it, I thought to myself, this is absolutely gorgeous. It's this mushroomy.
It's
but
like
with pops,
Getaway.
but taupey,
But like
not gray. Like it seems more.
I'm gonna take a picture.
It seems more earthy, warm, browny mushroom than gray. And that might just be the way the speckles
or more. I don't know.
I don't know,
So
Joe.
good.
Anyway, aren't they gorgeous?
Yes, they're gorgeous.
I love them.
Okay, what else, you guys?
Have you been making more gifts?
Oh, I did. Okay, so do you guys know our friend, the Wool Baron, Louise? She's local.
Who's that?
She's a local Alberta gal. She does amazing self-striping. But do you guys remember Ugly
Sweater party.
Sweater Party? And I have an Aran weight hat or a bulky weight hat. I think I have these in fingering weight. She did them in DK.
She's awesome. And this is literally one of the most fun ideas, I think, where you're totally trying to make it like a crazy Christmas sweater. I love it.
It's so ugly. It's gorgeous.
It is, exactly. So you're going to make socks out of those?
Yeah.
I love it.
I actually bought you a skein too.
Oh, DK?
Actually,
I don't even care.
Listen, I have 2 DK. Of course you can have this too because I'll just crank my tube. This is for you.
Jodi, this is ridiculous.
I bought you one, but now it's in a tube.
Thank you.
Okay.
You're all excited about. Are you sure you don't want this?
No. Because I have another skein.
It's
of course,
awesome.
you can have that.
You know, and I'm going to use your minis, your neon minis.
Actually,
Come on.
Jordan and I said that should be a mini set. We have like our signature minis.
I think so.
Like,
I think it's
and then
really.
you can get that on.
You know what might be fun is to get some kind of a color work thing knit in them to show. I think color work and neon minis and stuff where they peek through is just so pretty. Okay, I'd finished another pair of socks. Last week I did one of these. This was another tube Jodi gave me, fingering weight and mohair.
Those are beautiful.
Again, sky high. DK
Yes.
is the meat. I mean, I was knitting this going, this is such a beautiful, soft blue. It literally reads like as a neutral. You can put it with anything.
It's got in a giant pot of water
Yeah.
for 4 skeins. It has 1/32 of a teaspoon.
Wow.
That's how little.
Well, I think it's stunning. And I think these are gorgeous. And they're going to be like fluffy, I don't know. I guess you can wear them anywhere. Fluffy bed socks or house socks. But they're so nice to wear. So these are things that I'm knitting and
You
gifting.
will not
and
believe what's on my feet right now.
What?
I just looked at my feet.
Ugly sweater party?
You made these for me. Did you? Or did I? Maybe I did. Did you?
I
No,
might
I
have.
think you did.
I might have.
I think you did because I don't know. I think
Twisted rib, probably.
Yeah, I think this is you. These were on my feet.
Isn't that funny? I don't even remember which ones I give most people every year. Very rarely do I remember.
What are the odds?
Because they're that awesome.
Yes,
And
they're
that's
that
what the whole
awesome.
sock looks like. So yeah, Louise is amazing, and she's really kind of killed it with that color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Before you go on, can
Uh-huh.
you please address the elephant in the room?
What elephant?
The trees behind you.
I know, aren't they cute? Don't
Do you
ask me who
remember?
did. No.
Oh my God, you guys.
I told everybody last year, so there is a show note
I'm not
somewhere a
telling you
year
again.
ago, and I would have to look it up myself. I would say go to Etsy and Google crochet Christmas trees. That's what they are. They were not expensive. They're super cute. They're light as anything. They're just
Yeah.
spray painted little wooden
I
dowels.
found them on Instagram.
Did you buy them?
I bought them for you.
Well, I love them.
I bought you a set. I have a set as well.
I should have known.
They were you had to pre-order because she makes them.
Oh, Jodi.
I had to pre-order them. I think
No
it might
wonder
have
I
been
don't remember
October,
buying them.
but I don't remember.
Jodi, they're amazing. So
'Cause I have them out too.
So go to Etsy and Google crochet Christmas trees.
Yes, I did find her on Instagram, but it was an Etsy purchase.
Right.
Yeah. Anyway,
Aren't they so cute?
they're
though?
so cute.
I love them.
And there was there was 2 different palettes you could pick at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I love this one. Mm-hmm. And actually, if you're a crocheter, I wonder if there's even a pattern.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
I'm sure
once
there's
you look
something.
at them, they're very simple to make.
Yeah.
They're probably made from the bottom up, right? Like cast on, or would you do?
I know with
top
hats
down?
you normally do top down.
For
you
crochet?
You can do both. I'm not that familiar with like small crocheting like that, but
Well, they're super cute.
yeah, love them.
Okay, is it your turn to show something? I just showed
No.
these. No.
You go ahead.
Okay, another amazing. So this is a sample of I crochet. I cranked this on my sock machine, This is Ashley of Comfy Cozy Knits, and this is her pink Christmas color. So you could totally see if she's got any in her shop.
Tracie, that's
It's
so cute.
so pretty. So you can see at the top here, I've hung a hem. This is waste yarn, this white here.
After you hung it, then you do some
So
waste
I
yarn?
start with I actually have a couple of stitches that I sort of messed up. So I've got them caught on 2 needles here. I'm going to Kitchener those together. You won't even see them. So I'll start my sock by hanging the hem. Start with a little bit of waste yarn, hang my hem, and then do a tube for as long as I think I want. And then I put in more waste yarn and then repeat the process. And so that's how I do a pair of socks on the machine.
How come you wouldn't do the hung hem at the opposite end?
Okay, I tried that once. It didn't work. So because when you do the hem at the other end and you're doing your turning round where you join the hem, that's not a bind off. Do you know what I mean? If that's the end of your sock, you're still knitting. There's still going to be fabric.
Got it.
So it just doesn't work for me. I'm sure somebody else might be able to figure it out. But this is just as simple. And so I just cut them apart and I'm going to cut in a heel.
How do you know how many? Do you use your counter? Now you know how many rounds?
I do use my row counter. And
about how many rounds do you do?
I don't remember what this one was.
Well, how much helpful is that?
I can count
I don't remember.
it.
No, don't.
Maybe 90, 80.
So good. What color is going to be your contrast?
Okay, so it came with a green mini. I've lost it. I've had this for a couple of years. I love it. I've actually bought this twice. I found 2 skeins of this. So I obviously love it. What do you think of this as a contrast?
Love it.
This is your blue that you gave me.
Love.
But you didn't name it. I didn't get a skein that was named. So I'm not sure what this is called.
We're nailing down our solids.
Okay.
They're all over the place.
Well, I love it.
There will be something probably close to identical, but I have no idea what
it's so beautiful, Jodi. So I just thought, I know this is green in here, but it is a bluey green. And I actually think this is going to be really nice.
It's gorgeous.
As a contrast. So I love Christmas colorways. I just think these are so cute. So Comfy Cozy Knits. Ashley does lots of cute colors.
Did you get this one again this year?
No.
Oh.
No.
You know what's funny? Do you guys remember that when we got back from the Fiber Frolic, I showed you that one where it was, one of the stripe was gray. Artistic, and then one was like orangey pink.
Yeah.
I went to put it on my stack after I showed you guys. What did I pull out of the bottom of the stack? The exact same one.
I actually thought, I'm sure you have that.
I do. And I actually have it in socks too. So now I have 2 50-gram skeins.
Star says that Comfy Cozy Knits has a 20% off sale going right now. What? That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, her yarn is just beautiful. I super love the speckled stripe in there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
isn't that so cute?
So fun.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite colors. Favorite Christmas colors.
I think any color you can pull out of there, like baby pink would be adorable. Red would be adorable.
Dark gray or black or white.
I really think with this, you can't go wrong.
I don't think so either.
You really can't go wrong.
And it's just a happy pair of socks. I was thinking of making these for someone that's not a knitter. And typically she's not a wild sock person. But I think a fun pair of Christmas socks would be really cute in someone's drawer. Whether you're that crazy sock person or not, I think she'll really like them. So that's my plan. I'm going to finish these up in the next couple of days, and I think she'll love them.
So good.
Mm-hmm. And they'll be short-ish, like a shorter leg. Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Okay. So this tube I'm going to show you, you guys, it's not the official Advent from Louise the Wool Baron. It was like seconds.
This year?
Yes.
Oh.
Meaning it didn't make the... No. Whose was it? Woolens and Nosh? No, that's not it. I think this was Louise. Regardless, I'm so sorry.
Do you want me to look on her Instagram and see? Okay.
So this was the color development stage.
Okay.
That she sold. So it's not exactly, but it might reflect some of the Advent. So, I'm not going to show it until I find out Can you go on her website?
Yeah.
And see if it was called Color Development. Yes, it was her.
Yeah?
Yeah. This is the Wool Baron. So I'm going to show that. You guys, should I not show it? I know it wasn't the Advent, but it was Color Development, which means it could be real close to the Advent. I'm going to wait and show it.
Wow, who are you?
I don't want to spoil it. I know
I know. I wouldn't want to spoil it.
I know it's not
either.
exact, so I was going to show it.
I don't see anything.
Yeah, there was
like
just a few
that.
left over.
Okay, you guys, come on.
Yeah, she's got a lot of colors right
You
now.
need to go check out her shop anyway. The color, she does really beautiful colors.
I will put this to. It's pretty though, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but what I did do is
I super love that one.
What one is
Speckles,
that?
stripes. It's called Vixen. And there's some in the shop.
Oh,
She's even got 50 gram sets.
beautiful.
50 gram. Cashmerino DK. What? Add to cart.
We're shopping. Go Wool Baron.
Wow, that's beautiful.
That's
okay,
the
I'm going to
thing.
have to get back to that later.
Do a
but-
quick Apple Pay checkout.
Whoa.
So I had my plan was to get some of my patterns knit. So some of Jodi's my patterns knit with Frankie gray yarn. And so I started, this was my OG, my very first pattern that I ever put out.
Wow.
And it's called the JoJo hat.
I love
Do you
this
guys
hat.
remember?
Yes, I love it.
So I'm knitting it in mohair, undyed mohair. And this color is called Intergalactic. This is one of Jordan's colors.
Okay, that super wild speckle is so,
But that green for me.
and the orange pink combo is, and the green, like it's
But
very
look how soft with,
spring.
look at the color.
Like when you marl something, and mohair really softens.
It does soften
So
it.
even if you think you have a skein that is too bright and you're just never gonna wear it, add mohair to it and see what happens, because I bet you love it. I bet
Yeah.
you end up loving it.
So
It's
this,
a huge transformation.
This, you guys, is a 3-row repeat, and it's just moving it over after every 3 rows. Like you can see, this is a slip stitch for 2 rounds, and then you knit. It could not be an easier pattern,
But the texture's so
right?
lovely.
But then
Yes.
it gives this kind of like this movement to it.
I was actually thinking the other day, like we love developing new patterns because it's something like you get creative and you just want
Yeah.
to do something new. But it is so nice to go back and work on or re-knit the ones that you did
Yeah.
a couple of years ago, because you still love them.
Yeah. So this was originally in DK. So I thought it would be really fun. I'm going to make an amendment to the pattern. I might redo the
Yes.
layout because it looks very different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So when this in the not so distant future, when
Yeah.
I'm finished, I'll do an update, because the mohair and fingering held together.
I
is
think that's an
perfect.
awesome idea.
So, and we all have those one skeins, leftover scraps
Yeah.
of mohair, right?
Yeah.
Don't we all? Like, who uses, unless you're going through sweaters, who uses the whole thing?
Yeah, it's true.
So this is the JoJo hat.
Jodi, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you.
I have one more sock. And speaking of the Wool Baron,
What is that magic?
stop it. Just right? I can't even. These are also a gift, but I'm going to make myself a duplicate pair and we can be 20s because I love this. This is the Wool Baron in her incarcerated zebra color. So it's just straight up black and white stripes. I remember buying it thinking
I'm flabbergasted.
it's the best toe and heel.
Yes.
Right?
I bought it for that too. I don't know where it is.
Adding black and white stripes
Yeah.
to any self-striping sock color in just the black and white pop, you guys.
Oh,
You got, and then the toe
my.
is just undyed. So I did crank this on my sock machine with it's a shallower hem, just kind of because this is a shorty sock. And then Jodi's yarn, this is stiletto in sock and lollipop mohair. And I put a little duplicate stitch heart.
Mic drop.
Come on. Well, I'm glad you like them. I love them. I hope the recipient loves them.
Tracie.
I think they're pretty cute. Louise's yarn. I mean, I don't know. I love this. I would buy another skein of this Because by the time I make 2 pairs of socks out of it, I'm not going to have a whole lot left. I'm going to have to buy another skein. But it's awesome. Louise, the Wool Baron.
But look, can we just take a second and look at the heel?
I know.
When you use self-striping for the heel.
So it's always tempting to me to just add a solid color to my self-striping tubes. But when you put self-striping yarn in a heel, you're knitting in a circle, decreasing, you get this bullseye effect. And when you wear them, I just think it's really freaking cute. I just love it.
I mean, even the side profile, just how like you perfectly cut it in.
Well, here's what I did. So I
Like,
did
you-
end up cutting it in. Like this is the first round of the heel. I did make sure that I started my heel with the beginning of a stripe. So I chose white for that.
God, that's good.
So I did not start halfway in a black stripe. I intentionally started. So that's the way it turned out.
Obsessed. They're going to die.
I hope so. It's my, I mean,
Now
I
mine look garbage.
baloney. But
Just
anyway,
kidding.
they're so cute. I mean, I feel like I could make 20 pairs of these.
Yeah.
I had this crazy day this week thinking I should make a bunch of hand knit socks and sell them. You know how people are always like,
For $1 million.
it would be
$100.
DK, so they wouldn't take me a ton of time, and I would not chintz out on the price.
Yeah.
I feel like doing it at like our hair salon and stuff, these people would buy them.
Yeah.
I was cranking crazy stuff on the weekend. I'll show you later. I'll show everybody at some point. I just don't have it
sitting
here.
down and then I end up with like 6 new tubes?
Like
Because I just want
cranking
to see
stuff.
them cranked.
And yes,
And you guys, once I figured out that mohair, like it cranks beautifully. Like anyone with a sock machine knows that, like sometimes I wonder, different fabrics are going to crank differently, right? But the mohair held with fingering just slides. Like I
you
never.
need the right stitch size so you
Yeah.
don't gum up your machine. But for sure,
Right, it's
at
just
that DK
now all
gauge-
those lollipop yarn balls, you guys, that I have in fingering, they're going to be tubes with mohair.
See,
I'll crank you a
Jodi-
tube.
I would love it. I would actually. I just have to buy a. Yes, I would love that.
Yes.
Thank you. I will take any tube.
Yeah.
All right. How's it going with the knitting? Are we done with knitting?
Oh, I bought you something.
What?
I have to give it to you now
Is it
because
my
you have to
birthday or
wear
what?
it.
All this yarn.
I feel like those.
I've seen that on Instagram and I loved.
It comes from Asia, maybe China more specifically, but
I love it.
it's a very different sizing chart. I think when
Listen,
you
I've
get
been
something from
shopping over
Asia,
there.
this is not what you normally would buy, but I'm not even sure.
Can I? Oh, it might not. Oh my gosh, it's so cute, Jodi.
How do you feel about it's tight?
Listen, I'm all about the tight sweatshirts. I'll try it on.
And give it.
If it doesn't fit, we could add it to our 12.
Yes,
It
we
could just be
can.
part of our 12 days, whether it fits or not. It
Listen,
could just be.
But look at
I love it.
Marion
Like,
Bright
love,
Instagram.
love.
Yeah, so whatever. If it fits, great. If it doesn't,
Thanks
12
for,
days.
Thanks for the thing that never fit you and really wasn't for me.
No, I have a different
appreciate-
one. I'm gonna wear it.
Really?
Yes.
Jodi, I do love it.
I have a different one.
It is so cute.
Oh, you know what? Okay. Never mind. Keep going.
Okay, I have more shit.
I have more stuff too.
I have more
Tracie.
knitting.
I have
Jodi.
dream knitting too. Because aren't you ready in a few weeks to be done gift knitting and
Yeah,
like
I
cast
am.
on selfishly?
I am, Jodi. I'm done.
Did you really have orange sparkle?
Yes! It's copper. Jodi just published her
Tracie.
Thursday hat. And Georgia is impossible to
Friday.
buy for. Is this Friday?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
No, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's Friday. Because Thursday came first, and that was the one that was.
This was this before the other one?
No, that
Okay.
was after.
Okay, sorry. Georgia's very hard to buy for. So I knit a lot of things for her. She'll get more than one knitted thing. I'm
Yeah.
going to knit her a lot of
That's so nice.
She appreciated the sparkles when I knit my sweater. Like she loved see stars saying Friday hat.
Isn't that so funny? I had to second guess myself.
Right? It has this really fun slip stitch brim. I said to Jodi, I'm texting her, most fun
Isn't
start
it?
of a hat ever. And it just flew.
And isn't it interesting how the stitches get manipulated? You don't see, you guys, in between each bump, there's navy.
Right.
You don't see that here. Like, just because of the way the stitches are pulled.
It's awesome. So
Like-
I knit this in a sport weight. Your hat is a DK pattern.
Yeah.
But this is the sport weight from Erin Lillian Pine. It's a BFL sport. I think it's called Elm Sport. It's an absolutely gorgeous base. So this was a
I can't.
speckled peachy color. Georgia loves her Oilers.
Did
so
she see it?
No, I did it. Georgia's had COVID. She's been in her room for
Is she
a
on
week.
the mend? Still
I
quite
think
stuffy?
so. Yeah, she's still quite
Yeah.
stuffy. She had no energy yesterday. She slept a lot of the day yesterday.
Yeah, I didn't have
So
that
she's
fatigue with
getting-
mine. Monica, like,
Yeah.
if people get it differently,
Yeah.
like your symptoms.
So it's been a really weird week.
Georgia, you got COVID? Too soon?
No, she won't care.
Poor girl. I know it's crummy.
But yeah, so how about this? I had copper sequins from the Crafty Jackalope. I had ordered a kit,
It's like
gosh,
you planned
forever
that.
ago. And how cute did that turn out? Love it. So Jodi, your hat is amazing. She also likes a
Sparkles.
beanie
Yeah.
and no pom-pom. What? I don't even know how to do that.
I'm not so sure.
I don't even know how to do that.
I can speak to her ever
So this
again.
is slightly shorter than in the pattern because
Yeah.
she's also really picky. Like picky with fit.
Okay, but that's the thing, and that's the nice thing we as knitters with experience can tweak.
Yeah.
Like I knit it to, and I tell you in the pattern, this is what it's going to be at this height.
Yeah.
Well, if you know the height of the brin you like, you can make those adjustments,
Right.
right?
I'm obsessed with the sparkles. I just think it's so pretty and so cute.
Okay, I just found this in my bag. Where's that tube you were just going to do? Where's that cozy comfort tube?
Right here. That's so pretty too.
I'm not going to use that. I don't care if you use it for that, but you can just keep it. It was just in my bag.
Well, you might use it for something else though.
No, it's
just because you're
fingering.
not using it today.
It's fingering weight. I don't want to.
Oh, garbage.
It's like bowling with Christmas trees and minis.
Hey, it's more than a decoration. It's a game.
Totally.
Thank you. I will totally use it.
I can't even.
Okay, we were watching.
Speaking of bowling,
I'll have to get the name of it. We were watching, the night we watched Trevor Noah, we also watched an older stand-up by Sebastian Maniscalco, who I think is very funny. And I laughed so hard I couldn't breathe. And I don't know if it was because it's been a very stressful week and I literally was laughing. I can't hear a noise. I
Yeah.
couldn't breathe. My husband's like, "Are you okay?"
no,
It felt really, really good to laugh like
release.
that. Oh, geez, it was such a release. But I just about
I
died.
can't believe that. I swear.
Idiot. Okay, do you have more knitting? I do. I've been knitting like a crazy
Tracie.
person this week.
Oh, you know what I do have? Remember I told you guys this is Freckled Whimsy. I don't know how I.
Kim, are these your trees, Kim? Did she make them? She said my trees.
Oh no, Kim was obsessed with the trees. She kept saying,
Oh,
"Can we
okay.
talk about the trees?" I
do
don't
love the
know.
trees.
My brain and how distracted and how many multitasking things I'm doing. I forget. I ended up with 5
You need a
skeins of
business
her
manager.
Advent.
No.
So this is going to be in. Can we pull another name or put it in tomorrow's giveaway?
We'll put it in the 12 days.
Yes. Doesn't matter if they get it right away.
Say how
Because you're
fun.
getting one. This is not yours. You're getting
Thank
one.
you. Well, I mean, thank you for donating it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's exciting. Maybe
Can I just say, you guys, this is one I actually.
Did you open and crank yours already?
I cranked my DK tube because I know I'm not going to be able to knit 2 pairs of socks at the same time all
For
month.
sure.
So I kept woolens and nosh to do that,
Oh, good.
but I cranked hers. It's good.
Good. Well, I can only imagine.
It's
absolutely.
good.
Thank you. Okay, that's exciting.
So we have 1 million.
Okay, 1 million. Okay. Do you have more knitting?
No, go for it.
Our fairy lights
Yes.
pattern. I took a new little picture yesterday, so they're still
I
on the little
love
thing
it.
here. This was our awesome, fun collab with our winter kit this year. Thank you to everybody that ordered one. But now that they're gone and out of the shop, the pattern's available for purchase. So you
God,
can
it's
get these
cute.
6 little patterns all together.
I can't even believe you put my name on it.
Jodi, it's
And
a
above
collab.
yours. Mine should be like 2 millimeters. Tracie
But
did
how fun was that to do together?
80% of this. Yes, it was.
I love it.
So fun, you
Aren't they
guys.
so cute?
And you know what's really fun right now is I get such a kick out of seeing people have gotten their yarn and are knitting the pattern.
Totally.
Seeing their minis.
There was one type. So these, the way our timeline worked, I was not as organized as I would like to have been. They were not test knit before the kit went out. So there was
Yes.
one typo in our book.
Like a major.
No, well, I fixed it.
Yeah.
I want to fix it. I wish it wasn't there, but it is, and it wasn't. It's one letter, but still, it's important. So anyway,
I know, but it's not going to make or break your written
I
pattern.
don't think so, but it's annoying
Yeah.
for me for sure, and maybe for other people. But so now, people that bought our kit, there is a code on the book you received. You can go to Ravelry and download your free copy, your additional copy to your Ravelry library if you want a digital copy instead of carrying around that book all the time.
Yes.
And so I put all my patterns on sale 20% off instead of an introductory for the weekend for this one, just the whole shop for the whole month of December. So if
You're so generous.
anybody's looking for
Makes me look like
a
an asshole.
quick knit,
Just kidding.
hardly.
I was going to do that
We
too.
already talked
I
about
know.
this. I just think it's so amazing that
I've
people support
increased
us.
mine by 20%.
Right. Jodi's is now, we have to.
Hashtag inflation.
She'll pay you to knit her patterns. Anyway, it's so
so
nice to see
generous.
people knitting your stuff. So it's a huge thrill.
It's
love
a
it.
Christmas miracle.
It is a Christmas. You're such a doofus. Okay, I'm on coffee number 2 now.
I'm feeling punchy.
I'll punch you.
Okay. I've got a few.
Ooh, I
You
love
guys.
those.
Okay. Can we just look at the quality? I cleaned my heads.
I heard they were filthy.
They were filthy. So here's a few new patterns. And I have a couple more things. Boyland Knits just came. Caitlin Hunter. We're going to talk about all the new amazing things. But these are a few things that came up. You guys can't really see it, but this is one. It's like,
I see it.
what's that called?
I think
One
it's
and
called
one.
a Flegel heel.
Not necessarily a Flegel heel, but it's got one round is one color, one round is the other color.
Oh no, I don't see that. So your printer's really not that great.
Can you see this minuscule picture?
So the single round
Anyway.
stripes are super cute, though. I love that
But
look.
look at this. This is like holly. It's red stripe, and then the holly berries are green.
I would totally make that. I mean, that Exmoor sock that I would love to cast.
Don't you think?
Fingering weight? Oh, they're from This Handmade Life. I think I've seen those, Joe.
Just came out. Brand
Beautiful.
new. They were on my
Beautiful.
thing. Okay, I have a few more. This is Thea Coleman. If you guys are looking for a quick
love her.
knit, but look at the color work on this. Just
Love it.
2 colors. It's not going to be.
Worsted weight, maybe?
It is. I put a W for worsted. Look how organized I am.
Wow, that's a great filing system.
I just thought this was so beautiful.
I agree. And I love it. She's a palm lover. I love it.
I love that.
That's
so
beautiful.
good.
I would make that.
Okay, this is another one, Fallen Oak by Miss Tammy Gore herself.
Ooh.
Another color work. Like, you guys have lots of time if you're looking for something small. Don't cast on something giant.
I actually feel like color work, even in a hat, even though color work is a technique that's a bit slower, it still goes really fast.
It does.
In a hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great way to dip your toe in, you guys. A
Yeah.
small.
And worsted weight, absolutely. See, I got your system down. Now I know.
Thank you. Okay, this is that one.
There's a better picture of that.
This is the other sock. There's two, I think you guys can see it's got red and green stripe.
That is
One round red.
so cute. I'm gonna knit those. Maybe that's the thing I cast on after I finished knitting for other
Right.
people.
Comfort and Joy by This Handmade Life. Brand new sock pattern for the holidays.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fun little sock.
And you see the striping. You can insert your own heel.
I would love to do that. I've never done that
I
heel.
feel like you should try it.
Right. I feel like you should try it.
I feel like you should not be so bossy. Okay. Julie Hoover. This sweater jumped right out. It's a brand new release. It's called the Liston.
Her designs to me are so unbelievably fashionably gorgeous.
She's taken the simplicity of a boxy shape that anyone can wear, that we all love. It's relaxed. There's lots of positive ease.
Yeah.
But it's a, I believe it's a, what's it called? The sleeve like that? Like just like picked up sleeve?
Like it's a drop shoulder
It's
design?
a drop shoulder. You pick up the sleeves. No, but what's the name of that? Set-in sleeve. Sorry. There's set-in
Is
sleeves.
it set in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you pick them up after, right? Is that called set-in?
I don't think so, but I don't know for sure. Maybe.
But look at how exaggerated the rib is. Right from like...
That to me, that change right there just makes it just... Like
It just
that
elevates it a bit.
Simple focus of just plain ribbing. We're all ribbing at some point in at the bottom of our sweater usually, but extending it like that just changes the whole feel.
And it's the same. I mean, she's not
Maybe it's
reinventing
set-in.
the wheel. I think it is set in. Can somebody mark this date? Because I think I know something that
don't know,
Tracie
Dawn.
didn't.
I feel like set-in sleeves are up here on your...
I think you might be right. But regardless, it's not a raglan. It's going to be a little boxier because when you know, there's that extra
Easy to wear.
easy to wear, but it's just the extra bit of ribbing, you guys, and it's DK.
I was going to say, wow, that's gorgeous. Here's another one that I recently put in our stories. This is also...
I have that.
This is Julie Hoover. I want to make this.
Isn't that adorable?
Yeah, I want to make it bad. I really want so bad. It's called Skog, and it's, okay, you guys, it is, I believe, fingering weight. She did it in Le Petit
Was.
Lamb's Wool by Bichet Bouche. It would be worth it. I would totally knit
Yeah.
at a finer gauge. I think I would wear the heck out of that.
I
think
know it's
so
super beautiful, and the weight of sweater would be so easy to wear. The
And
light.
if that's that Bichet Bouche, it's like a woolen spun, I believe. Light as air. It's going to be the lightest
You know what
thing to wear.
You know what I did?
I can only imagine. I have no clue.
This yarn, this Ulysses yarn. No, what's this?
Did you buy that?
It's Herrerum Datura. No.
Yeah.
Herrerum Datura.
Durarum Natura
Okay.
is the brand.
And there's different weights.
Yeah.
This is sport.
yeah.
I think I ordered every single color in worsted.
Ooh.
The Knitting Loft
Well, you
has
don't
it.
want sport.
No.
You would have wanted.
This is Kelly's fault. I'm going to send her the bill.
Listen, that's a great idea.
Listen, so I got a medium gray. It's darker than this, but it's not charcoal for the overall sweater. And I got, I think, 8 or 9 different.
That's going to be amazing. You were enabled by our friend Kelly.
Well, now that I've.
Listen, everybody should buy themselves a little present at the holidays.
And you know
whatever
what
that is.
You know what I feel like? That's going to be my selfish cast on after I get through the holidays.
Good idea.
Okay, I'm going into saved. Okay, this is the sweater we were talking about, you guys.
Okay.
Brand new.
I really love this.
Elia.
Yep.
Elia.
Yep.
It is knit in worsted weight. This pattern is by Caitlin Hunter, and it's brand new this week.
You're only allowed to knit it if you go skating. Look how cute that is.
Just wait, she'll come closer. Oh,
Come on. It's
that her?
Twirly. That's her.
my God.
Isn't that sweet?
Yeah.
Okay, it's really beautiful. You know what I love?
It's got
It's
like
a raglan colorwork yoke.
and the color work goes way far, guys. Way far down in the sleeves. It's got a relaxed kind of, is that called a shawl collar? No, I'm making it up.
No, it's sort of like a turtleneck, but
It's
not
like a
ribbed,
loose,
right?
like this, like a loose turtleneck.
It's unstructured kind of turtleneck. I don't know what she would call it. She probably has a way better word.
See, you guys, it's dark, but you can see how it's like relaxed. It's almost like you're wearing a cowl, but it's attached. I don't know if I'm not selling it, but it's beautiful.
Here's what I love. I love those little tweaks. First of all, I love color work. I love a raglan. I love her color palette. Everything she does looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
But I do love those little twists on what we would expect.
Cowl
right?
neck.
With the
Thank you.
yeah. So I love that twist.
I
It's
do.
not a huge change, but it's going to look different than maybe things you've already knit. So why not do that?
I love that.
Jodi,
Actually,
it's beautiful.
I'm going to show you This is a test knitter on Instagram.
Have I ever knit a raglan colorwork? I don't think so. Look at that.
Look at that.
That is so cool.
The Dragon Knitter on Instagram has
so
an amazing version.
Wow.
It calls for 2 colors. It calls for 1 main color and then 2 contrast colors. But
One, two, three. 1, 2. Oh no, 2.
I think that the Dragon Knitter, just by a quick glance, might have used an extra color. Regardless.
And it's designed in a merino linen worsted.
Oh, look at this.
How nice is that?
Definitely, this knitter's used more than the colors in the pattern. She's making it herself, but look at that collar, you guys.
Yeah, I love it.
It's
This
so
caught my eye,
beautiful.
and I thought to myself, oh, I love it. I would totally love to knit this. Maybe right away. You guys, I signed up for a test knit. Do you want to see?
You didn't.
I'm so excited.
Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you. Caitlin Hunter has a discount on this pattern. Is it a birthday sale?
Actually, I think you're right. I forgot all about
She's got
that.
a big sale on right now, you guys. Actually, that's not true. I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know why we listen
She
to
does
No,
have
it
a
is
sale.
a birthday sale.
Yeah.
Yeah. But go to, I think there's a code too. Look at this.
You were never going to finish that on time.
Yes, I am.
Who's
Speaking
this?
of raglans, it's a raglan cable bobble worsted weight. I don't have to do turtleneck. You can do turtleneck. You can do long like a tunic. You should see the pictures. There's a split hem. It's called the Eclair sweater, and it is by Laura Penrose. It's not coming out soon, but you'll see me knitting it. I can't
Do you
wait
have
to
to
swatch.
finish?
No.
Did
I
you
mean,
say?
the test is the yoke to a certain. I haven't got the pattern yet. I'm
Okay,
like,
how exciting.
but I was.
You're regretting your decision?
Nope. Look at those baubles. Look at those cables. Remember, I bought myself some shelter for my birthday.
Oh, is
That
what you're gonna do
pinky
with it?
postcard color. I think this is a dream matchup.
I actually, when I saw this, you guys, my first reaction was shelter.
Right.
Brooklyn tweed shelter.
Right.
Can you imagine?
Any worsted weight, I think to myself, worsted sweaters can be heavy, right? But the woolen spun of Brooklyn tweed,
Yeah.
they're not at all. So yes, I am stinking excited to
Yeah.
be knitting that. And she just had a really cute vest pattern release yesterday. It's
so
called the
cute.
Chantilly vest. Remember that cute little t-shirt and it had a ruffle here? That was her design.
Yes.
This is the Chantilly vest.
Oh, you guys,
It's
that's
so
cute.
cute.
With a little white blouse. or
And
a
she's
yeah,
got it like dressed up for holiday. I'm
that's really
sorry,
cute.
so cute. Anyway, she's also got a YouTube channel. I'm sure people know about it. I'll link her design page. Look at that. I totally want to wear that.
That collar's adorable, you guys.
I feel like when I have like all the real estate up here, I don't need ruffles, but
I need
want
the
them.
ruffles. Do you guys follow?
But still, it looks really good on everybody. I should probably knit that.
Jean-Philippe, he's a knitwear designer from Montreal. He's an amazing
Yes.
knitwear designer from Montreal. And he has knit an ear flap hat that I'm obsessed with. And it's holding, I believe it's 2 strands of fingering and a mohair.
Oh, I saw that actually.
Okay, so I'm going to show you this. This is it laying flat.
That's so cute.
Hold the phone.
I think Jeff would like this if
do
I knit it
too.
in a dark color,
So
like for snow blowing. Yes.
it's heavy flaps, but you guys, this part is folded up and tacked. Let me get you another one. I'm showing. I'm not.
Here it is in a neutral, like he did it in a cream
Look
color.
at that.
Oh, I love the green.
Look at this. He's marled it. This is black, like a deep dark olive, and another like mohair.
I don't suppose we left our pen down here. All right.
Anyway, this hat is called Nordic, Nordik hat pattern, and it was launched in October. And I've been meaning to share it because I think it's brilliant.
Yes, I've actually seen it a while ago, but it's awesome. Oh, we're following him back. I'm going to put it in our Instagram stories right now. Wouldn't that be a great way to do show notes? Go
Yeah.
see our Instagram stories.
I'm also, yes, he was wearing that hat. Michael was wearing that hat on his podcast. He's also come out with an block BLOC cowl pattern that is now available. It is his
that's pretty.
a newer release. But you guys, when we talk about cowls and we see beautiful patterns like this is what is so easy to wear, super fun to knit. It goes really fast and can be the perfect stash busters.
I'm going to make one of these ear flap hats.
Isn't it incredible, Tracie?
I'm thinking a super bright color for myself and pom-poms on the bottom flaps.
Look at. Like, come on, look at the texture, you guys.
Beautiful designs.
I actually, you guys, this 2-color is stunning. You can never go wrong with a neutral and one of your favorite colors. But how about those advents that we're doing? You can hold those double or with mohair, and you can do each one a different.
Anything striped you can totally do with an advent, whether it's a shawl or a cowl or whatever. I love it, Jodi.
Oh, he's actually has a call out for some. Oh, this is November 4th, so it's probably not. But his next one that's coming out, you guys, this is amazing.
He seems to love texture.
Textured.
And who doesn't? That's beautiful.
Anyway, he's such a beautiful designer. I don't know a ton about him, but I love him. He does amazing things. Look at this cowl too. I mean,
I love it.
Could go on and on. He's an amazing designer.
Jodi, I love it.
Oh, hang on. Hang the phone one more time.
Oh, cute.
This is DK Socks. Anyway, what are you wearing?
A very fuzzy hat. Where's the yarn? Okay. I cast on, I made George's hat, and then I finished the other one, and then I was like, I'm on a hat roll. So I cast.
Is this for Georgia too?
No. Monica.
Oh, yeah.
I cast this on sort of like worsted weight. I had your beautiful Frankie gray fibers stiletto color.
It's that bright.
It is that bright. And I had the lollipop mohair. And I cast on one strand of each, and it wasn't thick enough for the needle I was using. So I thought, I'm not getting another needle out. So I pulled a second strand of mohair. So it is
so smart.
It is just a plain.
If I was looking at that looks like stiletto mohair.
I know, Jode. I don't really even see
That's
the
not.
marl.
No, but just looking at this.
Well, and it was tagged. That one had a tag, but it was to the max. It was a long time ago.
The colors have been shifted because that's
Right.
more like anyway.
Okay,
stiletto.
good. Well, I love it. Stiletto is amazingly gorgeous. So I just cast on and ended up doing a folded. I was with all the socks. I was folding brims. I was like, I guess I'm doing a folded brim in my hat. Super easy. And then I cut the sock yarn and added in. I kept my 2 strands of mohair, and then just changed my sock yarn and did a couple of stripes.
Tracie, it's so good.
And then did a little
Don't you love those decreases?
center double decrease. I love it.
So
The fabric with 2 strands of mohair. She has a big head too, so
this is perfect.
she
for me.
told me. Yeah, I feel like it'll work.
Oh, it's so good. No pom pom.
I just finished it, but yeah, I would put a pom-pom on it. But I don't think it needs it. Like
I don't
I like
either.
the top of it a lot.
Actually, I know she's worn one I've given her with the pom pom, and one she took the pom pom off.
Okay.
So if you don't feel like putting a pom pom,
But we have a really cute light blue pom-pom with little black flecks.
actually we have one that's exactly this color.
We do?
Yes.
Oh, I'll have to need
Number
I need one of those.
102
I need one
or
of those.
103.
But I love the fabric with double mohair.
Yes.
It's
So if you think-
so
yes.
fluffy.
So can you just talk a little bit about Suri and mohair, the differences that you see? We had that question earlier, and I think that's an excellent question because we talk about mohair all the time. There's a lot of people who don't love mohair, or if it's itchy to them.
Right.
It's
Do you
not,
feel like this is itchy?
No, I don't. But you know there are quite a
Some people do. This
some people
also
don't love
hasn't
it.
been washed.
Yeah.
I don't find it itchy at all, especially like I don't know. Your hair is
love
that.
it.
I don't know. I don't
Tracie,
find it
it's
itchy.
adorable.
So Suri, I feel like most people find Suri softer.
Yeah.
For sure. And it's so Suri is an alpaca silk combo. It's Suri alpaca silk. Oh yeah, perfect. And then mohair is a mohair silk combo, right? Like they both have, I think, a silk thread core, and then the fuzz is either mohair or alpaca. I think they're both lace weight, but you get way more yardage on a 50-gram skein of mohair.
Yes.
Are mohair skeins all 50 grams? Is that what that is?
You can get, it's funny because I can get 20-gram mohairs. Do you think people would like that? I don't know. But yes, there's different weights.
So this is 50 grams Suri alpaca from Sonder Yarn in the grayish color. I love it.
So good.
You get 300 meters or 328 yards, which is, I think they're mostly, like all the lace weight Suri alpacas seem to be like that.
Yeah.
But you'll get about 100 more meters on the mohair.
Yeah.
Same 50-gram skein. So it's obviously a little bit finer or lighter, right?
So yes, the fibers are very different. Yes, you're getting kind of the same overall feel and look of your garment when you're doing both. Suri seems to be a little more muted when it comes to the color. Mohair is beautifully bright in the dye
right,
pots.
and that's, I think, the silk.
Right.
Or maybe the mohair too,
Yeah.
I don't know, because there's silk in this too.
But yes, it has that, the Suri alpaca has that extra element of like softness.
Yeah.
Well, mohair is soft.
And you can get even commercial yarns that are fluffy like this. And instead of so it'll be fluffy alpaca, but the core will be like polyester or polyamide or something, not silk. So it's a way more cost-effective, like Drops, or what are the other brands that have them? I don't know, but you'll find, commercial fuzzy yarns. And I feel like that would be the only difference.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
I don't know.
So I really love them both a lot.
I think Suri's way softer.
Suri's way softer. It's that, even though mohair is the silk.
I think mohair is very luxurious.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. You know what I think? I think everybody's got to make up their own mind.
Yeah.
But I think they're both unbelievably luxuriously fluffy, soft. And I do love them both. But I do like the yardage. And mohair silk glows. Like the silk in the mohair makes it glows. You get
the
that sheen that you don't get with Suri alpaca.
Beautiful.
So, I mean, I just recently got some beautiful Suri from Sonder Yarn. They have so many colors, and their mohair is just gorgeous too.
I should probably sit down with you and decide my next Sonder order.
Why?
Because you're so good at picking colors like that. Grays you just picked with those pops of
so
things.
good, right?
I need that in my life.
Okay. I would love to do that.
It's so beautiful.
Well, I don't think you can go wrong with Sonder Yarn at all. I think you could literally just pick any color and it's going to look incredible
You know
together.
who had a beautiful new sweater pattern? Is Mr. Stephen West.
Oh, I missed it.
You guys. Okay, let me just go find it. Hang on, hold the phone. Oh, did you see this? Or was that the sweater you just showed?
Okay, that's another one that
Follow back. Yes, please.
Okay, so the designer of that is so remember I just showed that cowl, what's it called?
Rebecca.
Yeah, so Rebecca is the designer of that, and the Cargill cowl I showed a couple episodes. This is her newest release.
You guys, it's got the colorwork band across the bust area, the chest, but it also goes and wraps around the arms as well.
Isn't it pretty?
I think this is stunning.
Rebecca's also got a YouTube channel. She's adorable and lovely. That pattern has two different colorwork panels. You can get there's a narrow version and a deeper version.
Here's the deeper version.
Yeah. So you get all of that in the one pattern.
Because that's stunning.
Isn't it gorgeous?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saving things along the way, as one does.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I have mohair in my mouth.
Do you? That's so funny. Okay, so let me just go into Stephen West because I really think this sweater's beautiful.
I can't believe I missed it.
West Knits.
We are never going to get all of this into show notes.
No?
Well, I don't think so. I mean, we're showing all this stuff on Instagram.
Ooh,
look at that.
It's a rain or shine sweater, and he's using up, okay, just a minute. It's 2 strands together.
Wow.
This new sweater pattern is included with it's a workshop, but you can also, but look at this sweater.
So you have to buy the workshop to get the pattern?
I actually don't know. Just a minute. Hold the phone. I got to go over to Ravelry. I can't give you guys wrong information. I can't do it.
It's never happened before. That would be terrible.
It's funny because I went on, okay, just a minute. Oh, I thought I had all the information, you guys. Oh, you know who else has a new pattern? And she comes out with a collection. Okay, that's what didn't print because I did print this.
Oh, I saw that. Lisa Much.
Lisa Much. These are DK socks. They're called Fable. But what Lisa does is she comes out with a bit of a collection. And she'll knit. She'll have socks and she'll have a shawl and she might have something else.
And she's got a shawl club and she dyes beautiful yarn to go with her She's the whole package.
Yeah. So these are DK socks and they're by Lisa Much. They have a shawl that has the same sort of patterning and coloring to them. They're really beautiful. Brand new. They're available. I'm just going to search for Stephen West here, guys. Just a sec. I have to show you.
There was just a question I saw. Someone said, do you add mohair to your husband's hats?
No, not for my husband.
I've never done that. I always knit him like a worsted weight wool hat so that it's really warm. If I did add mohair to his hat, I don't know that he's used to it. I would probably not put it in the ribbing band, but I would add it to the body if he wanted it. Listen, I always ask, do you want a fuzzy hat like this? Because I'm not wasting my mohair if he's not going to love it.
So if you guys remember,
it's not for everybody.
Stephen West did those stacking bricks shawl, sweater and all that, where it was like the
slip stitch.
It was around, the color work was like the raised garter, and then the color work was like recessed.
Painting bricks.
This is the opposite, where the brick is the garter stitch sticking out. So this sweater I just talked about, that's called Rain or Shine. It's a brand new Stephen West pattern. It's available on Ravelry.
Wow. I'm looking at it going, I don't think I've seen that.
But look how beautiful.
I hate Instagram. I haven't been seeing so many things I'm missing.
This is. And he talks a little bit about it. This is also a class that is available, and you can find it through Stephen and Penelope, that I believe it's for this pattern, but this pattern is available on Ravelry.
And isn't the class something about color combinations?
Yes. Yeah. And so he talks about this on his Instagram post, is where he's grouping his colors, his like colors together and just transitioning to the next. It kind of gives you a more...
And he's got a YouTube channel. He does lots of videos. So that's a really good way to go. And I have no doubt he'll have a video explaining all of that.
Yeah. So this would be
a fun class to take.
It makes you, color theory is a very big thing, and not everybody's good at it.
Right.
So someone like Stephen, who can walk you through, his process and makes you kind of think how you can arrange colors.
Tips and tricks. I mean, he's just got so much.
He's got so much
knowledge and experience and just natural talent at doing these things. I love that he's doing classes for all of us.
Yeah.
I love it, Jode. That's a great idea.
So that's beautiful. I know I'm forgetting something I probably wanted to say, but I only have one more thing, and then Frankie Gray to show.
I thought we were going to do some favorite things.
Oh, shit, yeah. Of course we're doing favorite things.
Right. We have a list of 10 things that we thought are super giftable. The word favorite, I mean, we have so many favorites.
Yeah.
So
just things that we love. Right?
But if you guys are still gift shopping, I feel like these might be good ideas. I think if you're making gifts, that's even better.
Yeah.
But if you're on the hunt, we've got a few things that we could share that we love.
Let's start with orange avocado, only because I have the bracelet and it just happened.
Okay.
I didn't even show you my bracelet. I went with the girls on Sunday.
No, you showed me at work the other day.
Yeah. So do you guys know these permanent? I think we showed on the podcast that we got these this permanent bracelet in Vancouver when we were there.
Yeah.
They're called like, there's different names for people, but I called them permanent bracelets. Orange Avocado, who we've talked about before, we own 1 million pieces of them.
For a year. Like I was thinking, it's been 15 years.
And you were the
since-
one that got me onto this.
And it was a girl at Georgia's school. And I was like, where did you get that beautiful? Oh, she's having a show at the Derrick the
Yes.
next day.
Yes.
So, I mean, I can't tell you how many pieces I have or have gifted. And you're
Yeah.
right. But it's been 15 years. It's a local mom and daughter, mother-daughter
Yeah.
duo, Sandra and Erin.
Erin is lovely. And Erin and Sandra are the sweetest people. We love supporting them. They're very local. They're 10 minutes from us. But Erin has started working with her mom full time, and she has brought in the permanent bracelets. They're calling them spark bracelets. There's little ornaments you can put on. They're literally
That's different. I
there's a-
haven't seen
That's
that.
beautiful.
People doing that.
You can get crystals. These are little silver pieces that they've made into a stack.
Right. And that's handmade in
Yeah.
their studio. Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen these bracelets that everything is handmade in studio by them. They have these little copper,
I think it's bronze.
it's
or
bronze,
something.
little
They do a lot of metal
ornaments.
work.
These are stretch bracelets with sterling silver nuggets.
She's always done, there's a line of things you can get personalized. So
Yeah.
for special occasions like graduations or Mother's Day, you can have, things stamped into several
Yeah.
pieces.
They ship worldwide. They're incredible.
They are amazing.
This is a long bracelet that you can, or long necklace. You can wear it long. You can double it if you don't have a fat neck like mine. Or what I do,
It's like a multi-wrap.
it's like a multi-wrap silver bracelet, you
Yeah.
guys. And it's all handmade. So that's one of them. I brought a few of my pieces to show just because I think they're so beautiful.
They're amazing in a stack. I bought a lot of her like long necklaces like this. And this one's actually a convertible. So it's long, long, long. And then you can add is there a toggle on that one?
Yep.
Yeah. So she actually, I feel like one of her earliest collections were these rings.
Yeah.
And that was, I mean, it's so cool
So then
to
it's
see the
short.
evolution.
Or it's long, you guys.
She's always coming out with like every spring and fall. I feel like there's a new collection. There's an in-person show you can go to here in Edmonton, but you can absolutely go to their website and purchase whenever. These are definitely a favorite thing.
This is a short one.
She's got earrings, and she'll do a collection, right? So you'll get earrings, bracelets, necklaces in that collection. The website is gorgeous.
I can't tell you, like when I'm going out or for Christmas or to somebody's house for dinner, you throw these on.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what's really cool, if you'll notice, like she'll do like this beautiful chain, but she's put a little something here, and then you've got a longer thing here. They're so easy to wear.
She's got a ton of stuff. Her stuff is in local boutiques here. I mean, it's really nice to do this shout out because it is something that we've personally, I can't even tell you how long and how much I love her stuff.
I just came home with 2 pieces. We went to their studio. Erin's doing some pop-ups around, but they are taking appointments. And I got a couple of things while I was there. Erin had just done the night before a Christmas party for
See how fun is that?
right? And you can book these spark bracelets. There's all different price points to do in-home parties.
It's such a fun like BFF thing to do. I love it. And supporting this amazing women-owned handmade business.
The price points are all over the place. So you're going to find something that you love. I gift them to our mom like yearly.
All the time.
Yeah.
I feel like it is one of our go-tos that we just love to give. They're very
love them.
special. So one of our 12 days of giveaways, you will see the opportunity. They have donated a $100 gift certificate where the winner will get to shop and use this gift certificate. So none of this is sponsored. This is literally just things we love and think we want to shout out.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for beautifully handmade jewelry, I feel like there's still lots of time to get it shipped. So we'll link that in our show notes for sure. I love it.
And let me just say, there's a lot of, did you say customizable?
Yes.
Like you can get your letters or initials stamped in it, your kids.
Yes.
Things like that are really beautiful.
Yeah. And
There's
I've done
graduation.
that.
Yeah.
I've done that
Beautiful.
with little initial charms on those stretchy bracelets.
Yes. You
I love
guys.
them. I love them. So that is totally, definitely
we love.
a favorite thing. Somebody else that we've been purchasing things from forever is Jenna Rose, who is a beautiful maker. She creates and silk screens all her own fabrics. She recently just launched her linen covered journals again. So I snagged one of those. Isn't it
Again, you
beautiful?
got me onto Jenna Rose.
I think originally it was a bucket bag.
I have with the leather handles.
Yes. And I don't know, between her and Buku, I feel like those were the first buckets I ever saw, and they both silk screen their own stuff.
This was her daughter's, little daughter did this print, and her mom
Was
silk
that the
screened
one?
it. Yes.
I know she did hearts too.
Yeah, her daughter did this one as well.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
How cute is this?
Isn't it great?
Okay, so do you use these then?
Well, I bought it and I haven't used it yet. You know what I do love with these tea towels? I will use it. You know what I love? Wrapping a gift
I know.
in a tea towel like this.
I-
So I'll probably do that, Jode. I'll use this as a gift wrap
Making a
and give it to
pillow?
someone. Yes.
Things like that.
Making a bag or a pillow. But I wanted to share, she just had her big holiday winter update. And so I did purchase one of her duffel bags as a gift.
That's beautiful.
It's
waxed canvas.
Wax canvas and silk screen denim. Of course, this is her own design.
There's a little bit of gold. This is a little bit of gold.
And there's the long strap, and it's beautiful size. It's not oversized.
That is beautiful.
But it is gorgeously made, zipper, pouch, and a big pocket and stuff in there. I love it. So
She's a-
she's Canadian maker.
Love that.
Yeah. And her husband have a cheese making business. I just think that's amazing. So that's for sure one of the things that I absolutely love. Jenna Rose. She does all kinds of good stuff. Wow, look at all that crazy stuff happening.
Star has her work cut out. Thank
Sorry.
you, Star.
Yeah, beautiful,
Love that.
right?
Beautiful. Okay, another favorite thing. I've been looking to see where this. I wanted to get some of that, and I couldn't remember the name.
Okay. Well, you're also not supposed to be shopping for yourself right now?
I know. I'm not.
Okay. Then I'll tell you all the details later.
Okay, good.
After Christmas. Of course, another favorite is Hohi and Co. You hear us
Yes.
talk about Hohi all the time. We love the bags.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, I was gonna show. Yeah, sorry.
There's the mini Santa Cruz, which is one of their newest bags.
You guys, I'm not an overly huge, like, I have to have that bag. This is genius. It's got the
awesome.
shorter strap here. The intention is to put this through here. Done.
And when we were
Closed.
at Rhinebeck, I had this on my wrist and was knitting and walking. It is a fantastic little
This
bag.
is a good bag.
And then this was the original, like the big Santa Cruz in the pewter
It's beautiful.
color. I
have
saw
this style.
she had the rose gold in her shop. Anyway, anything made from Hohi and Co. is gorgeous. It is this, their fixed needle case is always, this is one of my, I was going to show my needle storage today because they're my favorites.
Regardless of Hohi being a friend, these are products, even not knowing that we would purchase.
Totally.
Hohi and Co. has the most beautiful products, or beautiful handcrafted leather goods. They're
And
beautiful.
that's, I think, the base. Like all of these favorite things seem to be products that are handmade. You know, it's a. I always think of those as businesses of the heart. It's a passion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So this fixed needle case. You know, once I got my own, I ended up buying one for Jodi because I was like, "This is it.
Oh.
You totally need one of these." And mine is so beautifully like worn in now. I love it. I would highly recommend. And I think sometimes when you're buying, you know, maybe something leather or a higher price point, you're like, is it worth it? I love that I've test driven this, and I feel like this is something I could recommend
Yeah.
wholeheartedly. I
Yeah.
think people are going to love it. It holds way more than the additional slot. I have jammed so many needles in here.
I see.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's perfect. And it is like a one-time,
Yeah.
it's going to weather and you're
Yeah.
going to have it forever.
I'm not going to open it because it's going to be like one of
It's
those.
going to
like-
explode. But it is fantastic.
And you know what's amazing too, and we talked about this before, they have employed these beautiful leatherwork artisans in their country They're using only local shops
Yeah.
to make their product. They're
Yeah.
sourcing local. I would stand behind this company all day.
It's
Yeah.
only great people.
Yeah.
You really are supporting great people when you buy these products.
Love it.
My other needle case. So this one is my fixed circulars.
Yes.
This is interchangeable needle case. And this is from Jezebel, who is a beautiful maker out in Quebec in Canada. And this is a large.
You guys.
This is absolutely. This pocket holds so many cords and stoppers. I feel like this is an amazing choice for a interchangeable set of needles.
It does come in felted material as well. You don't have to purchase it in the leather.
Right. Like,
Although
I think you
the
can get
leather's
it in her
beautiful.
canvas.
Yeah.
But just the design of it, and maybe someone's looking for a gift for you. Send the link to them. Like,
Yeah.
you know, if somebody's looking for something special, I would absolutely recommend. This leather is like quality that you would wear it. Like,
Butter.
it's so
You want shoes
beautiful.
in them.
Right. But it really is gorgeous in the canvas or the leather. But Jezebel does so many beautiful
Handmade.
designs. Handmade. She designed
Yeah.
it. And I'm here to tell you, I have a couple of other interchangeable needles things. This is the one that I feel like works the best for me. So this is it.
These are all purchased things we're showing you today.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well,
Like-
no, this was a gift from Jezebel. Actually, this one was.
It's beautiful.
And she's very generous.
But do you know
and
what I mean?
sweet.
Like-
but I do love it. I'm not showing it because it was a gift. I'm showing it because, first of all, I've had it for
But these
couple
are
of
things
years.
these are things that first we were purchasers.
absolutely,
Yeah.
for 100%.
Yeah.
So this is amazing. She's a great maker. She has little things like her little needle case that we showed last week. If you wanted to, you know, I know price points can be really high, and that is something to be very conscious of. But she does lots of bags in her canvas. This one
Beautiful.
has a leather bottom, but it's a canvas, so it's not as much. So you don't have to break the bank. But I'm telling you that I do love and use them all the time. She's a great maker.
Love it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I will have a Tic Tac.
The Coca-Cola ones.
Fun.
I love
that.
them.
Well, I'd be suspicious if someone said no to a Tic Tac.
Totally, right? My favorite are kind of the orange
What else
ones.
is in here?
Well, this is my little tray that sits by me. It's got all my sort of goodies in it. And I was thinking favorite things. I thought, okay, things I use every day. Anything Coco Knits is for sure our favorite thing. Here's the tape measure, which I love. It's a very good tape measure. It's not as floppy. It's a metal one.
Crystal stitch
pretty?
markers.
And I have this I took out of there, but this is Ocean Loops and her beautiful stitch markers and sets.
Ooh, these are good.
I
Tic Tacs.
love these rings where you can keep all your stitch markers together. She is definitely a favorite thing. Ocean Loops. I love that thing.
Little crochet stitch fixer.
And it's got the knitting needle on the other end. So when I'm cutting open heels, I snip the stitch and then I go flick, 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 flick with this thing.
I do too.
Right?
What brand is this?
I don't know. Cheapo. Like, I love it. It's just perfect. It is the perfect tool for the job. But this little tray you can get from Thread and Maple. And it's one of their cork products. And if you were looking, I love it. It's a little bit, I have two. I've got a smaller one, and this is the bigger, this is the Thread and Maple one's a bit bigger.
Something Bates.
Oh, okay.
Ring a bell?
Kathy Bates? No, Bates is some kind of,
Something Bates.
like, you can get the knitting needles and stuff, I think,
Yeah.
at like Michael's. Again, I know we shared this before as a favorite thing. It is still a favorite thing.
We won't stop till everybody
This
has
is
one.
the Thread and Maple on the go.
Yeah, Susan Bates.
Okay, Susan Bates, right?
It does say Susan Bates.
Not Kathy Bates.
Is
You're
Is she a
right.
brand?
Yeah, it is. Like, you
Susan
can get the
Bates.
metal needles and stuff at Michael's. Like, they're all a
Oh,
rainbow
I've used
color.
them.
Yeah, and crochet hooks. Anyway, that stitch fixer thing is gold. I love it. The on the go has a little zipper with all this. It comes with stitch markers. It comes with 2 needles and and it comes with these cute sharp little scissors.
Very
Be very
sharp.
careful. And it comes in lots of different leather colors. This
My
one,
chubby phalanges fit in those scissors.
your what?
chubby phalanges. Because sometimes the scissors are so tiny, my fingers don't fit.
Yeah. I do tuck in.
Made
like
me
this
feel
is,
like a giant when I can't.
This is a cable needle, and so I tuck it in, and this is magnetic. So, like, here's the little.
Can you say what you did again? Remind people what you did with the tape measure.
I did cut in my other one. I have a piece of a tape measure, like at those cheapo dollar tape measures that we all have a million of. I cut one up with about 24 inches of, and I just tuck it in there. So, like, literally, this is it for notions. Throw it in your bag.
That's all I took.
It is a real
to New York.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
I feel like they've really nailed it with that item. Again, send the link to someone that's looking for you, or if you're looking for a friend, they will love it. Don't you think that's one of those things that people would be like, what did I do without it?
Yes. I'm not kidding. I have
No,
3
it
of
really
these.
is. It really is.
Actually, one was gifted, and I bought 2, but I have 3.
Yeah. I'm not telling you how many. No, I do have a few. But they're phenomenal. And then, of course, all the journal people. This is their
I use mine
Maker's Folio.
all the time.
And then this book in here actually comes in it. So, like, when I go to write a pattern, I use this beautiful thing. I am not a journal person, and I still
I use it.
absolutely love this. There's a zippered pocket for whatever it is that you need extra. There's little slip pockets inside here. The leather's amazing. This is handmade in Ukraine. All of their leather work is done at small shops in Ukraine. So
They created jobs. Olga's from the Ukraine, so she went back to her roots and where her family was originally from, and they created jobs. These jobs of these makers, there was one guy in a shop. Now there's so many workers.
it's incredible.
Yeah.
It's an incredible story. Thread and
Yes.
Maple is a Canadian company, and it is Sam and Olga. And go check out their website. They have the baskets they do.
It's not just for knitters over on
No.
Thread and Maple.
It is not. There's organizational things like a little wooden iPad stand.
This is Thread and Maple.
It is.
Look,
Did you miss the part where I showed that? Wake up.
Yes, I was thinking of something else. And this, did you see this? And this. No.
What's
but
that thing?
But like, look at that. Everybody needs a junk dish.
Yeah. They're great, and they give back a lot. They're a really beautiful
Yeah.
company. So anyway, definitely a favorite thing if you're looking for something like that. Another favorite thing was in my needle storage, Chowgu. I wanted to say Chowgu needles.
Okay.
People are always asking, what's your favorite needle? And I mean, after all these years, I feel like we've tried a
That's
lot.
why my Chowgu needles were next to my bag, and then I didn't realize, and I didn't put them in my bag.
Right.
Every day I would choose a Chowgu.
Yeah. I love them.
Not that there isn't amazing needles elsewhere,
Right.
but if I was to choose one today that is the only thing you can continue for the rest of your life and be completely thrilled, it would be Chowgu needles.
I don't think I would. I would have a really hard time with yarn, but as far as needles go, I could absolutely
Yeah.
choose. So their cables are phenomenal.
If someone's not familiar, they are plastic coated cable,
Yeah, metal cable,
like multi-fiber cable.
and it doesn't have memory. Like it never kinks. It always
This is
unwinds.
This is the worst you're gonna get.
And this has been coiled up for months and months in my bag.
Yes.
They also have these newer, very fine swivel needles. So this end swivels. I'm not sure why. I mean, I know that some people prefer the needles. There's another brand that I think does that. It's great. These are great. These are also very light.
I
and
don't
fine.
love the lighter ones.
You don't?
I feel like they're a little light for when you're having heavier things
Sure.
on it. But they work perfectly good.
Another thing that I think people really look for with especially with interchangeable, is the join. When you put in the tip and into the cable. And let me tell you, I have never, oops, that's the wrong size.
So up to size
Here's a big one.
5 millimeter has one cord size, and 5.5 and higher has a second size. So yes, the cords, there's 2 cords, but that's
But you
not bad.
also you don't need the double cords. What you do is you get these little tiny adapters.
Yeah. So you can adapt a large cord to a small needle and vice versa.
So the little adapter fits into the small. It fits into the small cord with a screw on.
Yeah.
But it's got a larger opening for the bigger needles that screw in.
So these,
So you can make that work. You don't have to get.
I love that.
Listen, when I say they're my favorite, there's a lot of reasons why they're my favorite.
So it comes with a T-pin, and I am here to tell you this is my testament. Not once,
This is like confession.
I just used a stitch marker and I opened it because sometimes you don't have your T-pin and that's how
Right.
you can hold it and twist it.
Yeah.
I've never once, after I've twisted it, had my needle come apart.
Me either.
Ever.
Me either. I've actually over twisted it and I've had to have my husband like really reef on it to get it
Yeah.
to come undone.
Yeah.
But in general, it's not something that falls apart. I've had issues in the past with others that do that. So
No names mentioned.
no, I'm not doing it.
Just kidding.
But you know, it's a lot of an investment to buy an interchangeable needle set. So I always think you should do the groundwork yourself because it's a personal thing. Like maybe you prefer Hayahayas, maybe you prefer Addies, maybe you prefer
It's
Knitter's
very
Pride.
personal, you guys.
But if you're looking to give Chaogu a try, I would say do it. It is 95% of the needles that I have and use all the time.
I have zings. And
Those
let me
are
tell
really
you,
good too.
those will go with me to my grave.
Yeah, those are
They're awesome.
fantastic.
I love how, for me, the fun colors that I get to knit with for
Totally.
something that makes me a little bit happy.
And not having to look so closely. Another great thing about Chaogu is they all have the size engraved on the needle tip.
No
So
looking on the cord.
It's there.
yeah.
But I feel like zings take it a step further and it's like, oh, that purple one is 5 millimeters. So
Yeah.
grab the two purples and off you go. You always know, right?
Yeah.
I-
I have several fixed needles in Chaogu, and I have a full set of the Chaogu, I don't know, 5 millimeter maybe?
Right.
5 millimeter needles. I love them.
Right. And they
most
come in
of-
half sets.
Yeah.
They come in the minis. I'm telling you, I'm not
Most
kidding.
of my 16-inch knitting needles are also Chaogu.
Yeah. I agree.
It's-
So these are all my 16-inch like hat size, cowl size needles, and I throw them in this little clear pouch by Lug. This is totally another favorite thing. These come in a 3-pack, I think.
Yeah.
I don't even remember how old this is. It's super old, but I love it. I keep a needle gauge, and my needles, these 16-inch ones, are always in here. So between those three things, that's how I store my needles, and I love them all. I would totally recommend that. And our beautiful friend, another favorite thing, Paradise Island. Trish, aka my birthday twin. I wonder how, she just had a birthday with her company. Is it 5 years?
I don't remember.
Anyway, she just had, I was going to say, I wonder how long she's been doing it. I want to say this was the OG original. This is her logo. This is a beautiful linen bag that she made.
That's stunning. Her logo's gorgeous.
Stands the test of time. The quality is amazing. This also has yarn in it that's discontinued that I absolutely love this yarn too. But she does a zipper pocket on the back, which I think is so useful. You don't have to dig in the bottom of your bag. It's in this own pocket.
Listen, for me, I don't, are you ever going to say, I have too many pockets?
Right. Exactly. I'm sorry, that's too organized.
Yeah.
That's too organized for me.
No.
I would like more of a shit show in my bag. And she does these cute little drawstring bags. This is the style she still does. And she, again, silk screens designs and silk screens all her own things. The organizing pocket is still in the back of those. And I love her aesthetic. She just has beautiful choices. Every once in a while, she has...
If you showed this, I would say, without even the logo,
Yes.
just say, that's...
Yeah, it's a
Paradise
Paradise
Island,
Island bag. This was one of her. She'll do special collections sometimes. So this fabric I thought was amazing. I love her.
Her bags are beautiful.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking, let me just address this. Yes, I'll still make bags. Yes, I know my shop is on break, my website. I just can't seem to manage more than one thing right now.
You're trying to figure out how to
Try to
manage
figure
it all.
out. Yeah. And so right now, no, you can't get bags, but yes, in the very not so distant future,
Good.
you will be able to get bags.
Good. Because Mrs. Brown's bags is one of my favorite things,
I know.
but I'm not showing it because
I had more than one person ask on the live today, so I just thought I would quickly mention
Good.
that. That's beautiful.
So this is Tricia's tote style. And it's got little handles. It's, again, a giant drawstring bag, but it's got the handles. So I love a good, and it's larger. So you can still get these styles on her website. This was another collection she did. Can you tell I'm a fan? I am. Big.
That's so beautiful.
She's actually got, I wonder if it's still on.
She has
had
brand new
small business weekend.
Yes, but she also show her caddy.
She just launched.
2 new. Wasn't there a big bag and then a caddy?
So I didn't realize how long it takes, but she is so meticulous in her design and testing and the quality of the components in all of her things that it's been her tote bags have been a year in the making. So she's been test driving these beautiful tote bags made of
really
like a
beautiful.
waxed canvas, I believe. And
Yes.
check it out. She's got baskets with a bunch of beautiful pockets.
Waxed canvas with a leather handle, 1,000,000 pockets, you guys.
Trust me, if you're looking for a tote or you're looking for a basket, that is where I would go. She had an amazing small business weekend sale.
Yeah.
Sign up for her newsletters. Oh, look. Okay, this is... Oh, that was from October. Anyway, sorry, that was a pinned post. I just feel like the basket is amazing. And the tote bag.
And there's a few color. Oh, yeah.
Her quality and craftsmanship is off the chart. She's an amazing maker. Totally a favorite thing.
Another one we talked about last week, but it reminded me when you said how much we love and can see the aesthetic of Paradise Island as soon as you see the bag.
Right.
Shayla, who is Black Pearl Magic.
Yes.
We adore
Yes.
Shayla. But do you guys remember that clear acrylic fixed needle binder?
Interchangeable.
She's put up a pre-order. I ordered 2.
Good.
But I just wanted you to say Black Pearl Magic has these needle binders. Just let me show you.
They're so cute.
There's more than one color.
They're sparkle acrylic, and then they've got a colored cotton sort of edging.
Yeah, and there's pages in there for your needles and things. It
and
is
pockets.
so incredible. I was actually messaging with her a little bit this past week, and I said to her, I feel like your products are something so special.
Me too.
And that your limit is only going to be what you choose not to do.
100%.
Because I feel like I could see her in every single yarn store across. I said, I see amazing things for you.
Yeah.
You are light. We had the honor of meeting her in person. Her and her husband were lovely. But I said, I see good things for you.
And like we said, she is so unique. She found a style that reflects her.
Yeah.
This sparkle, this brightness, it's happy.
Yeah.
Like she radiates joy, all of her products. So
I feel like I hope I see someone to actually do some sewing for her so she can get more you know what I mean? I see good things for her. Anyway, those that I wanted are in stock.
Good.
So you can also now
Good.
get that too.
And I hesitate, you know what? I love saying, oh, it's our favorite things, kind of like Oprah's favorite things. It is not a limited, we have so many favorite
you
things.
guys.
This is just
We'd be here all
today.
day.
Today, I want to share these with you. We shared Shayla last week. Yes, she's totally a favorite thing.
Yeah.
We have a lot of favorites.
We love her.
If you're seeing it on here, it's because
Everything's
we love
a favorite.
it.
Yeah.
Right?
Unless we say with those Benji sheets or those knives,
We'll
where
tell you
we
when
get
it's
a kickback.
sponsored. Yeah.
It's rare that anything that you see here is not 100%
And
from
if we always say, if we are aligned as an affiliate with anything, it's because we believe in the company and we do love it. I mean, I'm so honored that we are Knit Collage affiliates. They're totally a favorite thing.
No sweatshops here.
If you want to buy a skein of really special yarn for your yarn bestie, I would go to Knit Collage and buy one of those daisy chain. It's hand spun. It's special and unique.
Spin cycle.
It's just so beautiful.
That pops into my head for that.
Right.
That's also these women a women-owned. We got to support. We're women supporting women and supporting other. But
Right.
they're also that's the special skein of yarn, right?
Totally, Jodi. I couldn't agree
Yeah.
more. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Okay, since we're on the leather train and all that stuff, I want to share these with you, and then I have something else. Another Canadian maker who does leather. Can you tell I must love
Ours
leather?
Canadians fucking rock.
And I just think, yeah, I'm looking at all this stuff going, wow, there's so many Canadian things happening here. Sandy by the lakeside. She does beautiful bags. She has an amazing aesthetic. She is one of those people that I love following. And one day, maybe, like, it's just, she's got a great style.
She met us in Toronto for our
Yes.
layover.
She's a sweet, total sweetheart.
Yeah.
But, when you have the holidays, I feel like people sometimes, you have a wish list. Maybe something you're not going to buy for yourself, or this is a good excuse to do that. Something like these beautiful, unique, she has
Excuse
these,
me.
this is her logo, the beautiful
Scissors.
embossed
Beautiful.
scissors. She does these tool pouches. And
I
there's
was just
one
gonna say,
that's,
what would you put that in there?
well, and it's some of them, there's one that's smaller. This is actually an amazing notions bag.
That's Tracie's weed stash.
It is.
Her edibles. It's legal in Canada.
It's
Don't
empty.
come for us.
It's empty.
She
If that's
ate
what
them
it
all.
is, it's empty.
It's beautiful.
Speaking of leather, that's like super squishy and beautiful. So this is her signature tool pouch.
She's really created these items. She started with and she still has them.
Yeah.
The project bags.
Yes, beautiful canvas project bags.
You guys, these you would never like.
Oh, I
these
should
are
have got my apron.
stunning.
You guys, she does denim aprons now, and I tell you, I'm a messy
Did she
girl in the
make
kitchen.
all these? Did she make this?
Yes. Okay, just one sec. Let me show you the aprons. I don't know what she has in stock, but if you guys want to check out her website, you totally should.
You guys, this is stunning. Do you guys recognize? See, she does the zigzag of the neon.
Yep, that's her for sure. Her.
Okay, Tracie, I love this.
Look, she did a Christmas kit with Christina, the cozy knitter.
I was this close to buying.
Come
this.
on, I was already in the shop, and then I think to myself, there has to be a limit. I have to
Yeah.
knit some stuff first. But yes, Sandy does amazing things. Let me show you the aprons. And I did buy myself an apron this summer.
You guys, this is stunning.
Yeah, the leather's gorgeous. Okay, so
Stunning.
there's Sandy and her adorable husband. She's got these denim aprons, and then the strap is leather
Yeah.
that snaps
guys.
off.
You guys.
So you can throw them in the washing machine, and the straps are so long. There's no way it's not going to fit.
She's having a gratitude sale right now.
She is?
Yes. Thank God the people around us that come watch.
Hallelujah for live. There she is, cooking. She's an amazing cook. She's responsible for more than one cookbook in my library. She loves cooking and all that stuff. She also has a Patreon. So if you're looking for like a beautiful Patreon, she's someone that you could support. But her bunny bag. So like she's designed this tool pouch. That's her own design. She also took the sort of like little bento bag to the next level with her leather. It's another great, I think, an awesome Christmas idea. She does do them in canvas as well, like a
That's so
herringbone
beautiful.
denim, but many colors of this, and there's like a shimmery, pearly color, beautiful. So
She's
anyway,
a beautiful maker.
totally,
And a lovely, lovely person.
totally. But the quality also, again, like she used to be a fashion designer for children's clothes at Roots. She designed Roots kids line.
Is that not the coolest thing?
Totally. So
Beautiful.
she knows what she's doing, and
Yeah.
I feel like she's designing beautiful things. So those are definitely things that bring us joy. Would highly recommend.
Okay, I'm just going to go over here and take a picture of your...
No, it's a disaster.
Here, just your needle thing. Your winder thing. Someone was just asking.
Okay, but Jodi, they don't make them anymore. They don't make them anymore. So it was by Fiber Artist Supply Company.
What?
You have to go find a winder from someone else. They've gone straight to the weaving. They make beautiful weaving looms. They don't do
I
electric
don't
yarn
support
winders
that
anymore.
life decision.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
That you got
is
in
right.
on it.
Listen, if somebody in here knows of a great powered ball winder, throw it up here.
Right. Okay, I wanted to share stand back.
My dog broke my glass thing.
Oh, Jodi.
Her big tail.
Your dog's an idiot.
Do you want it?
No, I have my own dog.
She's so needy,
They're
German
so
Shepherd.
stupid.
Oh my God, she's the sweetest dog. You can't go 2 inches without her standing
Can you
up.
believe? Like, I'm thinking this is a bad idea.
No, it's so good.
You guys, the gift for everyone on your list
Is this.
nitty or not? I bought a few of these to gift this year. Again, I got it last year. This is called the Everlasting Candle, and they come. You can choose colors now of these glass
I actually have to go
vessels.
and get a few vessels. This is what I have to do. But I
Would you
won't do
wait?
it.
Fucking
Okay,
Christmas
I won't.
already?
I won't.
Jesus.
I won't buy another thing.
Such a pain in my ass.
I'm not kidding. I have these, but no thing.
Okay, well. So what you end up getting is you get a glass vessel, you get a bottle of this burning stuff that doesn't smell. I don't know what it is, but I've had that liquid stuff that was
I drank it. It's fine.
stinky. This does not smell. And you get these metal candle stick things, and you choose. There's like gold, bronze, copper, silver, black,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
They're called Everlasting Candle. They're completely amazing. I think this is, if I were Oprah, this is one of the things you could buy for everybody. Everybody's going to like this. Don't you think?
I'm just look. It's so
Don't you
beautiful.
love- everybody loves a candle.
I have it on my coffee table in a tray. I totally copied you, but then the dog
But
broke
it's
it.
nice,
But I
right?
love.
And at one point they had ones that were balls, like a glass ball. So yeah, I have one that's tall, one that's a ball. Canadian company.
In Vancouver.
Small business.
Yeah.
But sign up for their newsletters. They do sales. Anyway, I love them.
Romarin. Is that a name? Romarin has, I think I'm saying it wrong. Ball winder. Canadian,
good. Oh,
Montreal.
I'm sure there are other ones, but the one we have, they don't make them anymore. Okay, Everlasting Candle, you will love it. And you just keep filling up this, and there's sort of like a wick in these metal things, and it sucks up the liquid. So
They're smokeless and they're scentless and they're amazing.
right, and they're never.
They don't burn. Just kidding, they do.
I knew a flame and Jodi was a. Oh, you're such an idiot.
Yes. They're
There.
smokeless until you blow them out, but they're smoke. Don't knock it over.
Listen, you guys, Everlasting Candle, no a joke. It's fabulous.
Can I just say, I came today with not one favorite thing.
I had 10. You suck.
Oh my God. Can you imagine how long it would have been if I did?
That's why we're just kind of zooming through these, because I feel like some of them we've shared before, but I
Yeah.
want to share things that are, like we shared things that are big price points, but I do love a smaller price point. And how about the thing you wear every day? Yes, these are my Grody slippers. Don't judge me. You guys, I hope you already know, glare-ups. They're wool, 100%
them.
wool and leather. See, look at the shiny leather on the bottom. I wear these all the time. These came about because grandma would make wool slippers for her family from her Gotland sheep. And the company, everybody loved them so much.
I was thinking, who's grandma?
Right. So everybody loved them so much, they decided to make them and sell them on a large scale. So they're not 100% Gotland anymore, but they are wool felt with a leather bottom. There's colors, styles. This is like my coffee maker. If I lost these or they wore out, I would buy them the next day. I couldn't be without them.
I'm just looking at the slippers that I wear. I actually, I can attest that
Now
Tracie
you're going to say
always
you
has
don't
them
like
on.
these?
No, I do.
I
Absolutely.
love these.
I don't have these, but I'm going to show you what I do have.
Jodi, I didn't know that.
I don't want them. I'm so hard on my slippers.
Jodi, they're leather on the bottom.
No.
Anyway, those fluffy, cute slippers you can get at the department store, I love the way they look, but they don't feel good to me. Like these, I don't overheat in them.
Yeah.
Wool is magic. So, glare-ups.
I also don't know that my feet would fit in there with my really high arch. Could you cut it?
Yes.
You could cut
I
it.
bought a pair, well, to a certain point, but
Right.
maybe you would buy the men's one
Right.
that's wider. I don't know.
I think I'd have to try them on.
I'm not kidding you. I can't express enough how much I love these. And we've had like Ugg slippers. Like,
I do love an Ugg slipper.
I love these more than an Ugg slipper.
Are you serious?
100%. I would, yeah,
For comfort and coziness.
for everything.
What?
Yeah. This, again, if I were Oprah, I would buy hundreds of these and ship them to everybody because I think
Don't
they
you
would all
love
love
giving your favorite thing
Oh
away?
my gosh, yes.
Okay, so-
everybody gets a candle and slippers.
You're gonna be the coziest.
Cozy.
Huggy.
Huga?
Huga. These
Oh,
were.
those are
This is an
cute, Jodi.
Instagram ad, and so I got
Those are really
a few
cute.
different pairs. But this is from Nordic Peace, and I'll give Tracie the link. NordicPeace.com, and there's these fun happy face. These are the exact ones I have right here. Let me tell you, they have a little bit of a rubber sole, so there's no slip. It's not flimsy, but it's soft. You guys, I can't tell you the comfort level that these have.
Really?
And there's a color and a pattern for everybody. Love these slippers. Now everyone's
I
gonna have
love
it on.
the happy face.
Yeah.
They're very cute.
They're fun. Oh, there you go.
I do love the happy face. What are they made out of? Which is whatever, right?
That's a very, very good question.
I mean, slippers are usually like synthetic, so you can wash them, right?
It's just a soft, fluffy material, they say.
Oh, can I just say this too about these glare ups? I wear these all the time. Smell.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You would
Wool,
not want to do that with mine.
wool is antibacterial. I don't know. I just can't. I can't believe they don't smell.
And here's the thing, you guys. These say they're, how much are they? Buy 2, you get 5% off. I bought 4 when I bought them. Let me see how much they are. We're getting snow, you guys. They're $28 Canadian.
Wow.
They're not expensive.
Wow.
Wouldn't that be fun
That's
to
actually,
give-
you know what? Slippers with a happy face. What a cute gift. Great price point.
For-
Absolutely adorable.
I
I
feel
love, like, these are a different price point, but I love that we're offering both. I think that's
and
great.
I feel like with slippers, if you think you know their shoe size and just go up one, slippers have that.
They don't need to fit.
No, these are awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jodi, I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Okay. I have 2 more little things, and then I feel like we're kind of done. Another favorite thing, sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how much do we love sparkle? We're totally, completely obsessed. And our friends, Janet and Amanda, Yarn Bowler and Crafty Jackalope, they have little sparkle ornament kits. They're so cute. So this kit has a pattern for a mini Magpie Darling hat. It's got a mini skein of sparkle yarn, and it's got a tiny little pom-pom for your hat. So you knit these up. You either put them on your tree. See, there's the little pattern in there. Printed pattern. The packaging is so cute. It's ready to roll. So
OMG, these are cute.
so as far as sparkle goes, I love these, and they're like an afternoon project. You can either give them away or not, but they were so kind and generous, and they sent us 12 of these. At Knit City, they had a tree hung with a whole bunch of these,
made
but also
and
these
unmade.
kits.
Yes.
So you could literally just tie one of these on a gift for a knitter if you want. I think they're a great
You guys,
little
this
gift.
would be like an hour, like little fun sit down and knit.
Totally, because I think you're holding the yarn double.
Yeah, you guys.
They have so many colors. They're absolutely adorable. Look at the gray and red, and it's a surprise. You know, I love it. They sent 12. So for our 12 days of
Wow.
giveaways, every day we'll include one of these. Absolutely, look at that, the rainbow sequins.
I love that with the blue plum.
One of them every day.
Love
So
that.
I love sparkle.
Thanks, ladies.
Yeah.
This.
Oh my god. Okay, so
Oh.
I said to Jodi, "Are we doing like beauty favorite things?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know, whatever." I did bring one thing down because I think it's amazing, and we live summer cold.
If I remembered,
And dry.
Jones Road would have been the stick.
Right.
The under eye
So maybe
stick.
we'll do. I don't know if
I'll bring
anybody's
some next
interested
week.
in the things we use every day, but this is one thing that I think would be an amazing gift. I'm a big fan of the whole line. Jones Road, I use every single day. I use a whole bunch of stuff from them, but this is called the hippie stick, and you think, well, what the heck does that mean? They call it Everywhere Balm, and it's this beautiful like balm, but you can use it everywhere. You can use it on your face, your body. It sits by my bed. I use it for cuticles, my hands every night.
The smell is like
smells like
minty,
citrusy.
fresh, minty.
But I also think for people that go to the beach, like the dry, hot sun, or skiers with the windburn, this is the thing you need on your face. This is a
Look how much you've
moisturizing.
used. Let me tell you, it sits.
This is something I would buy for anybody. Put it on your feet.
Sorry, Amanda. I should have texted her.
What?
She said, "Hey, you're on today." I hope we don't have.
We're terrible friends. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not kidding you. If you love those kind of balmy, moisturizing things, this Jones Road is awesome.
Heals your
totally.
feet.
Yep.
You guys, and the smell, minty.
There's actually now, I'm a little jealous of the people, I think in New Jersey, they've got one in-person store and you can go and shop there.
That would be fun.
You know how much I've paid on shipping?
I know.
We've ordered how many times from these people? Anyway, love it.
Love it.
Love it. So if you guys are interested in the stuff we use every day,
I'll bring a few things.
I am reluctant to say beauty products, but this the stuff we use every day. We can do that another time. But that Jones Road stuff is awesome. I use the light moisture cream every day, the oil stick.
I'm still, oh my God.
The eyeshadow. Everything I've tried, I really liked.
Actually, right now, you guys, they have, you know those balms that we showed you? Those, what are they called?
Miracle Balm.
Miracle Balms. They come in quite a big one.
Yeah.
Right now, it's a mini bundle where you get to pick four of the same one, but you get to make your own mini bundle of 4 of them.
Listen, that's amazing. They also do lots of fun kits throughout the year where you get like minis to try. I think this mini is a great idea. A little bit of sparkle and moisture. It's like skincare, but more? I don't know how they would describe it. Better than what we are doing. But this smells amazing.
So good.
And I have one last piece of yarn and then I'm done.
Okay.
Piece of yarn. You were trying to get
Yes, I was.
fluffy yarn like this.
I won't buy it before Christmas, but what's it called?
So there's lots of yarn brands like this. This is an unspun roving style yarn. There's Pluto Lopi has one. This Nutidin, which is almost impossible to get.
Is that the one?
No, this is not Nutidin.
I want Nutidin, but I couldn't even be a patron.
Okay, but
Those are all sold
that.
out.
Feel that. Yeah, you have to be on Patreon to get their yarn. I don't know about
But
that.
their patrons are sold out. Like I would have paid full
Right,
price to be a
right.
patron. Here's the thing. What caught my
I
eye
would like it at some point for sure.
was the colors I saw.
I agree,
It wasn't
Jodi.
just natural. They had some colors.
I agree. This came from the Montreal Yarn Shop Boutique Crochet Company.
When did you order this?
Very
person?
recently.
Okay.
So we saw this at Knit City, Vancouver. And then, I don't know, did Zoe have it this time
Yes.
when she came to Edmonton
No,
Fiber
I
Fair?
actually thought to myself, I won't buy it here. It's a little bulky. I'll buy it in Edmonton.
So I did end up buying it because I just want to try knitting with it and see what it is I like. This is called a plate, like when it comes in these discs like this.
Have you tried it yet?
I just noticed it does it have it? Did I lose the tag for it? I haven't tried it
tag.
yet. But this one is I think it's a merino.
You guys, I would
Just a
love.
sec.
Okay, Nutidin. If anyone out there knows or wants to has any and would like to sell it or knows
Oh,
of
sure.
how
That's
to
a great idea.
I would love to get my hands on even just one. The blues. I don't know. They just had some really pretty colors.
They do. What?
Nothing. I'm just looking.
Oh, sorry. I
Sure.
thought you were.
Okay,
let me.
Yes,
I'm gonna.
you can order without being a patron, but patrons get it a first notification. I just thought I would be able to get my hands on some, but there's not any till the
You'll
new year.
get it at some point.
Montreal.
This is Manchalopi by Wool Dreamers.
Laura Nelkin has Manchalopi in her shop.
Does she? Okay, well, that's what this is. And it has a bunch of natural colors, but this is sort of a minty, bluey green. And they blend the white and black wool. They say it's DK, Jodi. That's 100 grams, 258 yards.
Wow.
Of 100%.
It just intrigued me. The softness, the sheer, feather light.
It feels like nothing, right? So I haven't knit with it. I must have gotten a
Okay, Andrea, I'm just gonna get on their email list or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't it soft?
Yes.
Because I know the Pluto Lopi, I feel like that one's a little bit scratchier. It's the same style of yarn. I haven't really looked into it. I think there's lots of companies that do this. This is pretty soft stuff.
That's ridiculously soft.
I think this is really soft.
It's like cloud.
I would like to, so you hold both strands together. Did you wreck this already?
I didn't do anything.
I must have done something. Anyway, there's 2 strands here. There we go. And you hold them together, and apparently that's DK. Once it's just so open and fluffy because there's no twist on it.
Okay, that's going to be so fun to try.
Who doesn't want a sweater in something like that? How about a turtle dove?
The woolly thistle has some.
Oh, the woolly thistle. Okay.
Schoolhouse yarn has. Okay.
See, all our viewers are way smarter than we are. They
Laura
know.
Nelkin just posted a bunch of colors.
What?
Laura. Okay.
Wow. Okay,
Hold the
so we're
phone.
totally out of the loop. But
See, everyone's hooking us up to
this came from Montreal, and the ladies shipped it so fast. There's beautiful colors too, kind of like natural palette, and a couple of looks like a pinky and a aqua-y bluey green. It's so pretty. Yeah, gorgeous, right?
You guys.
I would be all over trying something new like this. So I should knit a hat or something. That's it. That's the end of it. I'm finito.
Okay.
Wool Dreamers? That's the brand, right?
Yeah.
And that's okay. Jodi, it's noon.
I'm just going to send this to our group so I can remember.
Okay.
Okay.
Wool Dreamers. Oh, there's Wool Dreamers CA. Oh, follow back. What?
Okay, Laura, you had me at blue.
Follow back?
Frankie Gray Fibres.
Yes.
So I did this, Holly and Jolly. It was the
Jodi, that's so
companion to
pretty.
this. But when I did this, it turned out way pinker. This is Marion Bright, but this is a little bit softer pink. I wanted
That's gorgeous.
the green to show up a little more. It's kind of got the speckles.
I feel like that's very candy cane-ish.
kind of, right?
But a pretty, like not a harsh.
Yeah, it's got some really fine speckles. So that's, and this was, we showed it last time, but this is Marion Bright. It's much pinker. Same speckle on both, but just poured a little bit differently.
I love it.
Okay. These, I think we showed these last week, and I'm pretty sure we did. But this was Jordan's first attempt at a Taylor Swift midnight album.
Oh my God.
And she didn't love any of them.
Oh.
But they all have the same colors, just poured differently and speckled differently. And she's named them, they're not in the Taylor Swift club, but she named them Taylor Swift song names from her new midnight album. But they would be beautiful together.
I don't
right?
know what she had in her mind, but
They're
love
stunning.
them.
I think they're really beautiful. It's just not what she had in mind for the club for this month. So she's put that on the back burner.
Well,
This
love
also,
this one especially.
This is called Karma.
Snow on the Beach.
Yes.
Jodi. Wow, they're all amazing.
This is another one,
That's pretty.
was
Purple's really sweet.
another attempt, but she came up with Evermore. She decided this Midnight's album is going to go in pause. So she switched to Evermore. So Taylor Swift Club is now out.
Oh, wow.
I'm just going to find you the Evermore album cover.
Okay, look at the speckles, though. Come on. That's really beautiful. Very earthy, but interesting with that pop. Wow, that's beautiful. I love that.
It's got,
Well, there you go. Look at that.
that was Evermore. I don't have
That's
anything.
so
I mean, we
pretty.
do, while she's doing it, I just say, oh, maybe do this, or you can think about that. Ultimately, this is 100% her baby.
I think that's exciting.
Yeah.
And I think she's doing an amazing job on it. Those speckles are awesome.
Evermore is out. What else did we do this week? Were we slackers?
You just happened to make 3 new kits for the cowl.
Oh, yes, that's
I
true.
think you might have been busy. You guys were
And
doing a
then
great job.
The kits are in the shop.
Yes.
These
Okay.
kits are in the shop.
What the heck with all of these?
Yeah.
Jodi, they're amazing. Absolutely gorgeous.
So I'm going to leave this with you today because then you can photograph it, and I'm going to
Okay.
owe you the minis.
Jeez, I can't
in
believe 12
neon.
days starts tomorrow.
Right.
That's exciting.
So 12 days is going to be on Instagram only.
Yes.
It's just the easiest way for this to be done.
Yeah. I had a request for someone to do a giveaway on Ravelry, which of course we've done a million there, but we haven't recently. So we will do that
Sure.
soon.
Absolutely.
Soon. But yeah. I mean, we've done a lot. I mean, we do give prizes every month from Ravelry, so maybe that's why
Yeah.
sort of. Anyway. Instagram. Follow us on Instagram.
This was really fun. We'll be
It
back
was.
next week.
We will? Oh my God.
Will we?
Talking
Well, we're
about what?
off. We're off.
Sure. I mean, I'm not stopping knitting. All you're going to see is socks, but okay.
I feel like, right? Because next week,
Yeah.
now coming today, we're off our schedule.
I know. What a mess. Well, yes. I
But
have to
I'm
go to work
totally
tomorrow.
open. I'm going to go to work tomorrow for a little bit too.
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
Jodi said it. I'll be there. Yeah, we'll do next week because it's our regular time.
Yeah, for sure.
And then maybe it's TBD what we do after that. Maybe
Yeah,
we
that'll
do
be
one-
December 8th.
Maybe we do one more and then break for the holidays.
I think that
Who
might be a good
knows?
idea. We're not planners,
I
but
mean,
we'll figure something out.
we could just sit and knit and answer people's questions. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Sure. Whatever works. I'm on it.
okay.
I will have some things I've been knitting. Not so much new stuff. It'll be probably mostly socks. Star's birthday next week.
We should have a party for Star. Star's party next week.
Oh my gosh. Well, for
Love
sure
that.
we have to come back. If we don't, it's Jodi's fault. Hey, Jake from Ken Yarn is making these absolutely adorable buttons. It was like right at Rhinebeck. He's like, trick or treat. He had this bag, and I got this gorgeous sequiny set of buttons, but he's adding these to his shop on a regular basis, making these by himself. I can't wait to, I mean,
Oh, that's
those
fun.
scream, Amanda, with the
So-
sequins sparkle.
Where does somebody look for their sock bash winners each month?
Oh, it's always on the first post, right? Where the announcement post of what the giveaway is. At the end of the month, I go back in and put the winners at the bottom of that. It's always
Oh,
right there.
okay.
Yeah, it's not hard to find.
Awesome.
Yeah. And oh my gosh, apparently tomorrow is a new sock bash. I have some work to do.
Oh my gosh, Tracie, you're so
Yeah.
good with all that behind the scenes. BTS.
BTS. Admin. Gotta love it.
Thank you everybody for their orders this weekend.
Yes. Yes.
We're
Super
so glad you love our
fabulous.
nitty things. Got all those orders out.
Yeah.
They should be arriving to your mailboxes next week, if
I
not
hope
sooner.
so. I hope so, right? It's that crazy time of year with lots of mail, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Perfect.
So it's actually a good time of year to choose courier shipping.
Yeah, spend an extra few dollars because
Yeah.
DHL is like 2 days, you
Yeah.
guys.
And then you're not waiting for the regular post that gets kind of bogged down.
Yeah.
I know myself, if that's an option, I'll choose that at some point for sure.
Yeah.
But it's always so fun to come hang out with you guys.
Yes.
I feel better now. Not as tired.
No. Now I want lunch.
I'm not as giddy.
Yeah.
To go back and if only we could edit.
I would never edit that out. That was way too funny.
It was funny.
I mean, we never want to offend, and I don't think we do.
I
but
don't think
I mean,
so.
when it's just like that, it's
was-
just like, I can't even.
It's been a long time since we've been
Right.
like giddy, giggly like that. Anyway, I really hope everybody has a great week.
Subscribe
Don't
to.
stress.
No.
I know this is kind of a crazy time for lots of us. Don't stress.
Be extra kind to yourself.
Yeah.
Give yourself that extra grace.
Yeah.
And especially to other people because
And I
the,
know
the holidays is hard.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about all of these things to go buy people, but I still think, knitting someone or making someone something is the best gift. You don't need to go out and spend a ton of money to give something thoughtful.
bake for somebody.
Absolutely. Make treats.
You don't need to spend much, if any, money at all to make someone's day.
Yeah.
You know, a text or an email or a letter
100%.
could be a gift you wouldn't know that they would absolutely love, right?
Yeah.
So,
So,
okay.
all right, you guys. This was
Love
really
you guys.
fun.
Yes.
See you next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.